No, don't do that. Don't unmute. Don't unmute these things. Don't do this to me. Hello. Ever present, streaming McClurky, living true to their name. No. I keep reaching down for my controller, but I don't really need it for this game. Hello. The rats! Ah! Gonna, gonna sit for a little bit while the ats! I almost forgot the ats. As usual, honestly. Hello, everybody. We're gonna do the Home Safety Hotline Christmas DLC slash sequel. Just remember every hand. That is true. Every answer is probably Housefire. A good amount of the time. Oh, someone's posting stuff in the Misk Shows chat that I want to look at, but I can't look at it right now. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. I'll look at it later. I'll look at it later. Announce. Announce. Safety. No. Oh my god. Safety? Yeah. That's how you spell words. Not line. Not hotel. Premise DLC. Like 3 days after Christmas. Yeah. Shortly after holiday stream. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Where's the snowman emoji? That's what we want. That's what we want. Boop. Ah, no. Add everyone. I did it. Ah! Hold on. I'll turn myself up in a second. Yes. I would like you to add everybody. Thank you. Alright, OBS. Why am I quiet? I will turn it up just a bit. A little bit. A small bit. Okay. Alright. Oh, it clicked. Alright. It's probably going to be short, because if I recall, the first time, the base game is like, what, an hour and a half? Almost 2 hours, depending on whether or not I play like an asshole. And the DLC is, to my understanding, both a DLC and a sequel. So I imagine this will be about the same length as the base. Question mark, maybe shorter. I don't know. So we're just here to have a chill little time, a chill short time. Doing a little holiday stream. Merry Christmas. Ah, man, I should have given Miskatonic a Santa hat, but then I would have. It's fine. He's fine. He doesn't need a holiday variant. He'll be fine. It's a very normal game. It's a very normal game about being a very normal guy at your very normal job. Oh. Yep. I don't know if anyone else is gonna come in today. It might just be me and you, chat. Hello. Hey, dearie dearie. Oh, yeah. Okay. Mailbox options. Is there anything in here? Oh. Later. Give me a second. What's in here? Uh, critical cheer immunity? Okay. CRT filter. I'll keep that. Just dyslexia font. Oh, wow. Okay. Good for them. No. We're keeping everything. We're keeping all the phobias. Because I, Niko, have no quality of life expectations. Thank you, Everysig. The one who almost gets personally added every single time I do my ads. For 51 months. Alright. Alright. Username Rebecca. Is there a username on the first one? I don't think so. I think you have a username. Okay. Oh, hold on, we can check. I'm sorry, I'm already sidetracked, but I want to know. Oh, Jesus. Never mind. No. Whatever. It's fine. Welcome to play. No. Exits menu. Yes. I was hoping that would take username Rebecca. So are we... Okay. Back to main. That's what I wanted. I want to see if we're Rebecca in both games. 3 days remaining. I want to see if we're Rebecca in both games. Because I got immediately sidetracked. Logging in our guest. No. Who's Rebecca? Do we know Rebecca? Blah, 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 blah. Congratulations. I have to report. We are most pleased with your labors and are currently making all necessary preparations for your impending dissension. Assuming you pass the trial, the soil is fertile. Keep up the great work. Okay. Yeah, the guy who got turned into a rat. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike. Okay. I'm going to assume we don't know Rebecca. Yeah. Anyway. Forward. Onwards to a very normal job. As Rebecca. Alright, mailbox. What's going on? What's in our mailbox? Alright, welcome back! All of us here at Home Safety Hotline are ever grateful for your annual service during... Oh, okay, so Rebecca is the seasonal worker. She works during Christmas. Okay. During one of our busiest and most vital work weeks. Oh, yeah! Yeah, that does make sense. There's so many wild Christmas myths, dog. Um, While we only get to experience your talent for 1 week every year, we just want you to know you are highly valued here and an important member of the Home Safety Hotline team. Best luck this year, Rebecca. Oh my God, best luck this year, Rebecca. We're all counting on you. Well, Rebecca from Rodney. Dog. I heard you were back at the office today. You aren't going to forget about coming to say hi to your best pal Rodney from IT, are you? Okay. I know you wouldn't dare forget. Remember, I've got serious dirt on you, dog. Some of us actually remember last year's Christmas party. Anyway, glad to have you back. See you around. Thanks, Rodney. Uh, a daily Twilight report? Okay. Phenomena first sighted in Nunavut at approximately 0400 hours. Estimated proximity is at least 30,000. Oh, is this fucking... Wait. Current risk profile low to moderate is Twilight phenomenon. So, like, my immediate brain, my first unfiltered thought is, is that fucking Santa Claus? Rodney knows too much. Yeah, we have to kill Rodney, guys. It is just the old gods returning. I mean, they like to do that. Hi, Glass. Hello. I see you. Okay. Alright. Alright. Alright, we're gonna find out if the Twilight incursion or whatever is Santa. Cheer levels! Okay, we've got cheer levels. Clock in. Rebecca's clocking in. Will Rebecca survive this week? Let's find out, kids. Oh, we got new guys. Antler growth. Okay, hold on. We've got new guys. Antler growth. Antler growth are a family of fungi known for growing in tall antler-like arrangements often seen. I'm trying to read about antler growth! Oh, hey,
It is
Carol.
I, Carol. It is good to have you back in our employ, Rebecca. Thou art a lifesaver every season, and thy yearly return is appreciated as always. I, of course, have no need to tell you how things work here, but I will remind you that we are hosting our annual office Christmas party again the day after Christmas. It would please me to see you there. We're all counting on you, Rebecca.
So is Rebecca in on the Fae nonsense? Because Carol, like, is not pretending to be a person like she was before. To make sure you experience your company mandated holiday cheer. That's probably also what happens at the oldest house, honestly. Alright, anyway, I'm reading about antler growths. Sufficiently large growths can often induce motor movements in their house. I'm going to assume that's supposed to say reduce. It's Carol! We love Carol. She's our boss. Antler growths are not dangerous on their own, but the movement they induce in their chosen host. Oh, they're like a parasite. I see. Can often result in hazardous behavior towards living creatures in the vicinity, such as clawing, grabbing, or biting. That sounds pretty bad, honestly. I have to bring my own sacrificial gift to the party. I assumed they would provide one.
Flickering off, and we're trying to get our Christmas tree ready for when our folks arrive.
The lights are flickering. That's probably.
Please hold.
Please hold. Let's see. It's probably not an attic gnome. Yeah, no. Avalanches. Avalanches are, Fey activity. We do know this. Dead teeth. What the fuck is a clotch? Hello? Clotch are large circular stone formations known to appear around homes during the winter. Homeowners with clotch often report clear skies and feeling of instability and sinking. Known to appear around homes. Oh, they're fairies. They're giant fairy circles. There isn't a timer. Yeah, I remember that from last time. So I can just take my time and read about clotches while this guy sits on hold for actually his entire life. Clotch are highly hazardous to homes and are inhabited, and their inhabitants, as the ground in the center of the formation will gradually sink lower until a deep pit is formed, damaging a home's foundation in the process and preventing homeowners from leaving. Jesus. Oh yeah, we didn't. What's the solution to antler growth? Do you just die? Is it one of those? To prevent antler growths from occurring during decomposition, it is advisable to burn the remains of the deceased or to otherwise bury the deceased in at least 6 feet beneath the soil to ensure maximum security. Oh. Well. Often seen growing and decomposing humans or animals. Induce motor movements. Oh, I just read this like an idiot. It just brings the corpse back to life. Good. Anyway, what's the solution to a clutch? Homeowners wishing to prevent damage to their home are advised to seek the aid of the ones conducting the clutch. Known to appear. What do you mean conducting the clutch? Bring either an offer of gold to their first buy. I see, it's the Fae. If no negotiations are possible, it is advised to vacate the home as soon as possible. Sweet. It's not a closet labyrinth. It's probably not a common hob. I don't think those affected your electricity. Honestly, I'm pretty sure there's just like it's probably a house fire. But I'm pretty sure time wisp. Oh, I read that as time wasps. I was very concerned. Gas cob. What was it? Dorcha? Oh, right. The darkness coming to kill you. Dwarves, elves. Fey feast, Fey flu, false artifact. What was a false artifact? Oh, okay. Right. False carolers. That sounds hilarious. Forgotten boggart. Fracture hob. Those are the ones that live in the cracks in your walls. It is always a house fire. Frozen pipes. The horde. Oh, right. This was the pile of garbage. House fires. Very likely a house fire. House spider, kobold, lamp sprite. Did these? No, these guys don't like eat. You're like don't. Inside of like fixtures, they are known to cause the lamps they inhabit to flicker or burn hotter, sometimes causing a burning smell in the home. Lights keep flickering off. Sprites are not dangerous. Unless provoked. Do not under any circumstances turn off the lamp or attempt to reach your hand inside. I think that's the same thing. Leave on their own. At this point, they will attempt to seek out a new lamp. Yeah, I don't think that's what he's really describing, though. Laundry gnome. Memory wisp. Could be mice. Could be a house fire. Hello. It is the common hob. Neighbor's doorway. I don't think it's a hob. I'm leaning towards house fire, honestly. Dwarves. Dwarves are small rock-like creatures known for... Let's everybody say hi to J-Man. He's here. I don't know if you can hear him. You're very quiet.
Hello. Hi.
I'll locate Discord. I'll do it.
Very criminal or some bullshit. I don't know.
Oh.
Finding desk cobs.
We're the seasonal workers, J-Man.
The seasonal workers. That's worse than the most common workers.
I don't know. I think Rebecca is like I think she's already been promoted once.
I've heard.
Dwarves are small rock-like creatures known for creating and living in underground burrows, sometimes extending their territory into human homes. Homeowners with dwarf infestations often report increased heat in their home, clattering and banging sounds, and finding rubble or holes in the basement cellar. Dwarves are harmless to most mammals, with their diet consisting mostly of insects, soil, and rocks. What am I... Alright, yeah, that's fine. Dwarves' burrowing activities can often cause foundational problems or structural damage to a home, however. Dwarves can be dissuaded from tunneling in a home by placing clippings of parasitic plants, such as mistletoe or rattles in or around cellars and basements. Active infestations should be handled by Home Safety Hotline's Pest Control Service. Cool. Elves. Oh, I should probably stream to J-Man. It occurs to me that I should do that. There you go. Have a Home Safety Hotline. Yeah, that's probably
For
right.
shows.
Elves are humanoid creatures with pointed ears that often inhabit large-scale human social gatherings under the guise of being forgotten friends, family, or acquaintances. Homeowners who have made direct contact with elves often report headaches, nausea, or lightheadedness. Okay. Cool. Elves are known to lower the immune response of humans they come into direct contact with, often leading to contracting a variety of illnesses resulting in long-term hazardous or fatal consequences. Why?
This is just going to a convention, man.
Yeah, why do they do that? To prevent or minimize contact with elves, it is advised homeowners do not interact with anyone they do not recognize at social functions. I can't talk to anybody. I have a dog shit memory.
Yeah.
If you're someone I only see once a year, I don't know who you are.
And you don't like interacting with like most of your family, so
That's true. That's also true. I'm the elf, especially those claiming to have a history or personal connection with them. It is also advised to keep social functions to a minimum, or to closely supervise the attending parties to prevent unwanted intrusions. It's the New World Disease effect. All right,
this is like
elves.
me at the Christmas party 2 days ago when they forced 3 shots upon me. Even though I blatantly said
Shot.
giving me shots is a bad idea. Because with my medication I'm just gonna fall asleep.
Artifacts often. Okay, never mind. Hey, false carolers. Do you do you cause power outages?
The crows.
That's just a bird.
Let them in.
So I'm gonna be real. When I clicked on false carolers, I expected something along the lines of like black-eyed children or something.
Yeah.
That's just a bird.
Yeah, I thought it was like a plague doctor or something at first when I was looking at that picture. Yeah, that's just a bird.
That's just a bird. False carolers are flocks of feathered humanoid creatures draped in many layers of clothing that are known for their pleasant singing vocalizations and for approaching the entrances of homes after dark. Homeowners afflicted by false carolers like they are a disease often report sounds of singing, missing neighbors, or large feathers appearing around neighborhood doorsteps. Nice. False carolers pose very little direct threat to humans and animals, as they are known to carry away anything that comes close enough. Anything that comes close enough to them away to their nesting grounds to feed their youngs. Pose a very direct threat. Okay, cool. I can read. If false carolers are suspected to be present in a neighborhood, all homeowners in the affected area should stay locked inside their homes until sunrise. As long as their chosen feeding ground remains fruitful, false carolers will return to the same feeding ground each night. Most false carolers will move on to other territory after a few consecutive nights of unsuccessful hunts. For more persistent infections, it is highly advised to utilize the pest control services.
This reminds me of like the whistling at 3:04 a.m.
Yeah. Caw! Caw! Alright.
Caw.
Forgotten Bogart.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. The Bogarts are really bad. Like,
Yeah,
just like a regular
and
one.
especially if you forget one. Damn, that's bad.
Forgotten Bogarts are wild roaming subspecies of Bogart that are untethered from memory. They are known to dwell in uninhabited outdoor locations such as forests or mountains until they find new homes with those that are capable of witnessing and discussing them. Homeowners that have attracted a forgotten Bogart often report strange sightings and an obsession with discovery. Doesn't sound too bad. Forgotten Bogarts are harmless to those unaware or in. Actually, that is how you get like Eldritch Madness. Never mind, that's pretty bad. Forgotten Bogarts are harmless to those unaware or indifferent to their existence, but are at risk of inhabiting the homes of those with an interest in discovering them and discussing them, thereby increasing the risk of hazardous activities such as flooding, fires, and electric outages. Right, because these guys, like, destroy your house. Oh, electric outages. This guy might have a bogart.
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he is dead. It is advised homeowners do not dwell on the possibility of a nearby forgotten bogart. Any forgotten bogarts... Bogart? Question mark? Any forgotten bogart sightings are... or on any thoughts of forgotten bogarts. To prevent them from inhabiting someone's home, never speak of a forgotten bogart. I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
I think this guy has a bogart. He's got a little guy. Bogarts. Yeah, and electrical outages. He says his lights keep flickering. Is that an outage? So far we have two creatures that affect electricity in any way. One of them is the lamp fairy thing. That really doesn't seem to cause outages. It just, like, fucks up a lamp until it stops working.
Does he hear any noises?
He doesn't say anything. He's just said, he's asked for an electrician because his lights keep flickering, and he wants to set up a Christmas tree. That's what we know about this guy. Maybe he has multiple lamp sprites. Maybe? That sounds horrific.
That is, because the thing is, like, a bogart is, like, sounds like a very severe outage, so
Yeah.
it doesn't, like, a flicker, it doesn't sound like a bogart. A bogart sounds like your lights are just gone, you know?
Yeah, like, they like, cut off your power, because, like, these things, bogarts are, like, straight up, like, house problems, like, serious issues.
Yeah, you need to get the fuck out. I feel like if it was a bogart, he would be dead already, you know? Because it sounds like he's been in here for a while, you know?
Yeah. Okay. It
might be black mold. You
might
never
be
know.
black mold. We have considered that it's a house fire.
House fire would make your lights flicker, it's true.
We have considered that it might be a house fire. I was checking to see if, like, just straight up electrical problems were in here, but they aren't. Because, like, some things are just like, this is just like a normal problem. Like, we have avalanches.
Avalanche would make your lights flicker. Would it be bed teeth?
It could be bed teeth.
I saw you have new shit also, so that's nice.
I'm slowly making my way through some of the new ones while we try to figure out what could be causing this man's electrical outages. Which right now, I think is probably a lamp sprite, because I feel like if he had a bogart, his problems would be more than, hey, my lights flicker a little bit. If he had a bogart, his fucking house would be falling apart and he'd be dead.
Yeah. I feel like the lights flickering would be the least of his problems if it was a bogart, yeah.
Oh, maybe a pine sprite. Because he does mention a Christmas tree? Alright, let's see. Let's take a look at pine sprites. Could be a mountain warlock. Oh. Okay, just a little guy. Pine sprites are small green subspecies of sprite known for inhabiting pine trees. We want to get our Christmas tree ready for when our folks arrive. So does that mean you already have the Christmas tree? Homeowners of pine sprites often report rustling sounds and finding pine needles and sap in strange places. Pine sprites are harmless if left to their own devices, though their behavior can turn hazardous if the home is disturbed. They have been known to sometimes cause fire or electrical shortages when electrical devices such as lights are introduced to their homes. Okay, so he might have pine sprites.
True. It is on the tree specifically. That does sound like a good bet.
Because he has mentioned both a light and trees. And his house, he's not, like, dying, which...
Yeah.
So it's probably not a bogart, because he's not being actively murdered in his own home. Pine sprites keep their chosen home for their entire 160 to 180 year lifespan, so it is advised to avoid disturbing them by refraining from decorating any tree they have inhabited. Homeowners may also choose to safely relocate an inhabited tree away from their home. We're trying to get our Christmas tree ready. So they very well could have gone out, got a tree, and it's got little guys inside, and now their lights are flickering.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Because also someone in chat pointed out lamp sprites are big.
Yeah, that's right. Lamp sprites are big. They're like large bugs that get inside of your lamp and then just like fuck up your house for a little bit. Okay. Hello, sir. I believe you have a pine sprite, and you should probably just like get rid of that tree. Was there any spooky sound in the background of the call that can help determine what it was? No, usually the calls don't. I mean, we can... Hold on. Let's check.
Can you...
Whoop. Question mark?
Can you send over an electrician? Our lights keep flickering off, and we're trying to get our Christmas tree ready for when our folks arrive.
No, yeah, that's what I thought. The calls are usually pretty clear. Although, that would have been, like, a neat little detail for them to just, like, have background noise in the calls.
Yeah, sometimes there was. I remember in the base game once or twice there was one.
Fine, Sprite. You should just put that tree outside. You should just get the fuck rid of it, honestly. Info successfully sent to client. Good job. Alright, our cheer levels are still up. That's good. Alright, let's take a look at some more new entries. Like the Mountain Warlock. What's going on with the Mountain Warlock? Let the Mountain Warlock finish making its noise.
It's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard. Expect for more! Send someone over quickly!
Please hold.
Might be a hob.
Could be a mouse.
Could be a mouse.
I heard a little squeaky.
Yeah.
It's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard. Expect for more! Send someone over quickly!
Yeah, it sounded like a squeak.
Yeah, I think I heard a little squeaky. Hold on. She said under the cupboard, so it wasn't around a desk. Could it be a common hob? I just wanna... No. Nope.
No, I don't think it was that.
Definitely not. You might have mice. It could also
Maybe.
be a house fire.
It could be.
It's huge! I saw it scurry into the cupboard. Expect for more! Send someone over quickly!
Yeah, that's for sure a mouse. Could be a raccoon. Red nose? Hold on. Red nose is a seasonal illness characterized by a primary symptom of a red berry-like growth emerging from a mammalian proboscis. Most commonly occurs in wild animals, but can be transferred to humans via the spores it releases once blossomed. Nice. Fungus. Red nose, while painful during the growth stage, is generally harmless to humans and animals alike with proper rest and care. Red nose will go away on its own after it has blossomed. To prevent red nose from spreading, it is advised to quarantine the affected individual until blossoming has passed. Nice. Alright, hold on. We're gonna read the Mountain Warlock, and then we'll tell this woman she has mice.
Could be a raccoon, though. It was huge.
That's true. But would a raccoon fit under the cupboard?
Those motherfuckers can fit anywhere, man.
Raccoons, small nocturnal animals, have a tendency to rummage through garbage cans or nest in attics. Homeowners infested with raccoons often report garbage spills and clattering sounds at night. Pretty sure it's a mouse. I think a raccoon is too big for our current. Mice are right. I forgot that they hate mice. I forgot. Rats, mice are small, worthless rodents commonly found in the household. Jesus! There's, like, not that level of hostility for anything else, but then mice are worthless. Homeowners with mice... with a mice infestation... Thanks, Faye. Commonly report gnaw marks, small droppings, and sound of squeaking. Mice are capable of carrying any number of diseases. Probably gotta be mice. Well, let's read the Mountain Warlock first, and then we're just gonna leave this woman panicked and on hold. It's back for more? What does that mean? What are you doing? Mountain Warlock are humanoid creatures resembling elderly human men. They are known to lie dormant in their high elevation domain until the winter solstice. Upon waking, their thunderous vocalizations can be heard for miles around. Homeowners affected by mountain warlocks often report echoes, rumbling, shaking, or occasionally avalanches. Okay, so I think someone is going to call at some point, and we're gonna have to figure out if they have a warlock or an avalanche. The answer could be both. Mountain warlocks are highly territorial and pose a direct mortal danger to any humans or animals that settle or wander near their domain. Their earth-shaking incantations can additionally cause severe damage to home foundation. Solution: Mountain warlocks cannot be safely removed by human force, but due to their severe dangerous presence, it is highly advised that homeowners utilize the Home Safety Hotline Pest Control Service as soon as possible. So, my first, I know that it's because this is like a DLC or DLC/sequel. But we have Rebecca, our seasonal worker, has access to all of the like weird shit. And also, Jimin, you were not here earlier, but Carol is not pretending to be a person. Like, Carol is just like, I am a fairy. Straight up. So...
Good for Carol. Glad she's not lying anymore.
Yeah. So, Rebecca has seen some shit. Alright, anyway. Actually, let's keep looking at some of the new stuff. Maybe she has a time wasp. I know it says time wisp, but I read it as time wasp one time, and now I'm like, that's just what it is. Sinking foundation. Sinking foundations are structural problems. Okay, this is just like a normal-ass home issue. And that can lead to homes becoming damaged over time, eventually sinking and collapsing. Oh, they're like the Clutch, except, like, not the Fae trying to put your home in a hole. Sinking foundation present a severe mortal danger. Homeowners with sinking foundation are advised to use the repair service to prevent further damage to collapse. Okay. Snow golems. Oh. Are they fucking breaking into your house?
It's just like Minecraft.
Fucking sounds like a home invasion.
Just like Minecraft.
The first holiday season, our character has worked. Yeah, it sounds like she's been there for quite some time, because like the IT guys, she's familiar enough that the IT guy is like, "Hey, you're back," you know.
Well, you know, it could be that she was just on vacation during the duration of like the main game, you know.
So she is very literally a seasonal worker. She only
Yeah.
works during the holidays. So she works for the home safety hotline for like a week.
Well, hear me out.
Yeah,
Since she only works on the seasons, she could be a like seasonal like creature.
that's true.
Yeah, she might be, I don't know, like some kind of spirit of Christmas or some kind of seasonal fae or whatever.
That is true. That's very true. Maybe she's
Like,
Santa.
you have to keep the cheer level up, for God's sake.
That's true. I'm looking at the cheer level and I'm a little concerned about it. Snow golems are large humanoid mounds of snow that are
Are you
capable of
Krampus?
moving on their own. Krampus, also known as Rebecca, um, humanoid mounds of snow that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners experience snow golem infestations commonly report wet floors, power outages, uh, recently faulty or broken heaters, or strange snow formations outside their home. Snow golems can prove hazardous to humans in a variety of ways. Their tendency to target home heaters, especially during hazardous freezing weather, can cause medical issues such as frostbite or hypothermia in the affected homeowners. Direct contact with snow golems while in pursuit of its target is also frequently fatal. What do you mean, pursuit of its target? What is. What? When caught early, snow golems can simply be removed from the home by turning up the heat in a home to speed up their melting process and blocking early access to home heaters or fireplaces. If snow golems succeed in removing potential heat sources from the home, it is advised to utilize the pest control service. Sugar Wisp. Sugar wisps are an invisible subspecies of wisp known for its sweet plum-like aroma and its ability to influence the dreams and appetites of humans. Homeowners afflicted by sugar wisps often report an intense craving for sweets, dreams of dancing orbs, and malnourishment.
Oh, dude, that guy from that story is dead as shit then.
Yeah,
Holy fuck.
yeah, that guy died. Sugar wisps are or can be quite hazardous to human health thanks to their influence on their victims' preferred diet. Sustained exposure to sugar wisps can lead to mild or severe medical problems ranging from tooth decay to diabetes to starvation. Thanks, fam. Sugar wisps can be dissuaded from influencing their chosen victims by blocking access to their victim's sense of smell. Homeowners are advised to utilize nose plugs or a similar apparatus while they sleep until the sugar wisp eventually departs on its own. Alright. Time wasp.
Time wisp.
Time wasp. Time wasp. Time wisps are a subspecies of wisp that appear in faint candle-like lights with a friendly visage. This is okay. They are known to temporarily displace objects and persons in time and are most active at night. Homeowners that have experienced time wisps often report feeling a newfound gratitude for life. Oh, they fucking
Ebenezer Scrooge.
yeah, they fucking Ebenezer Scrooge you, dude. A desire to better themselves or immense existential dread.
Sometimes all three at the same time.
Those are very different things. Time Wisp's tendency towards temporal displacement while sometimes beneficial, can often result in causing intense anxiety or stress in those that have witnessed their fate to be. Time Wisps will pass through on their own in the course of a single night, and no further action is required. Alright. Just be aware that you might receive the dreads.
Yeah, The Muppet Christmas Carol is my favorite Christmas movie.
That's good. That's good. Oh, hey, it's the Twilight. This is the thing that we're concerned about because it's approaching very quickly.
That's good.
The Twilight is an annual recurring phenomenon known for its diet of fear and suffering. Should it find sufficient satiation in these cravings during its time spent in our cosmic proximity, it will proceed to consume all things that dwell above and below the soil. Oh, that's why we have to keep the cheer levels up. If the cheer levels go down, then the Twilight will eat us.
Oh,
The
even the stuff below the soil, that's bad. That's where the Fae live.
That's where the Fae live. The Twilight is a severe existential threat to all living things so long as it finds sufficient feeding material. Its hunger should avoid being sated at all costs. The Twilight should be kept from its desires at all costs until it moves past. To prevent its feeding, all manner of fear, agony, and suffering should be avoided or mitigated when at all possible on the calendar days of its proximity between December 1st and December 25th, 21st and December 25th.
Ooh.
It is also advised to spread as much cheer, celebration, and merriment during this time as feasible. I see. Alright, anyway, lady, you have mice.
Have you considered that it might have been bed teeth, though?
I've considered that. I've also considered that it's a house fire. Anyway, this is a mouse. Probably.
Seems like it was. It
Oh
seems like.
no, I'll find out later.
Oh. Well, the cheer level's still high.
Yeah, the cheer level is still high, so we'll see how that goes.
I
Hey,
think
Robin.
some kids are building some forts on our property. I'm looking at a bunch of big tall mounds outside our house, just coming from about every angle. I need someone to come and take these down for me. I'd do it myself, but I'm currently recovering from a back injury after slipping on something wet in my living room this morning.
Yeah, you got snow golems.
Please hold.
Ah, you're fine.
You got snow golems. I don't quite know what they do to you, but I do know that they'll fucking get you, dude. There you go. Have fun.
Merry Christmas. You're gonna die.
Yeah, Merry Christmas. There's demons outside your house. And inside, probably.
Yep. It's just like that movie Jack Frost. That there's like 3 horror movies called Jack Frost, but you know the one.
Yeah.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Hey, man. Hey, Chester.
Wild man is real. I've seen him. I've seen him. I know you people know about things like this. I know what you really do. I have photos. We can get these out in front of the public. The people need to know. Please, help me get this out to the world before it's too late. I know he's been tracking me.
You might have a Bogart.
Please hold.
Yeah, if you have forgotten Bogart, you're gonna die.
Yeah, that really does seem to be the case. Stop thinking about that. What do you say? The wild man is real. I've seen him. I have photos. So I'm assuming that's a thing that's not in a house. Yeah, that sounds like I forgot. You're gonna wanna.
Somebody in chat said maybe Mountain Warlock, though, so maybe we should check the 2 entries first before we submit.
Well, the Mountain Warlock is all about screaming and causing avalanches.
True.
I know he's been tracking me. Yeah, that's a forgotten Bogart because they like they are known to dwell in uninhabited outdoor locations.
And he's trying to discover it, and so he's in danger.
He's got like Eldritch Madness disease where he's like, I have to stare into the abyss. I have to look at it. Right?
Yeah, he's gonna McDie.
Stop thinking about that.
Yeah.
Mountain Warlocks like scream at you and cause avalanches and then murder you because they don't want you near their mountain, I guess.
Yeah, don't fuck with a Bogart. That's just bad, but that's just bad.
It seems like they just actually just kill you.
Yeah, like at some point you guys gotta understand, just don't fuck with shit. Just stop it.
Hello. Hey, Carl.
Please help. Can't move. Too weak. Need
Okay.
Please hold.
Give me a second. Okay. It's not an animation. Because it's like a little guy. It's probably not antler growths. Or he'd be dead already. Antler growths are like corpses.
Yeah.
Attic gnome, avalanche, bat. It's probably a house fire.
Yeah. House fire would make him need more. Because he has to feed the fire.
Starvation.
And he can't move because if he
malnutrition.
moves, the fire might die.
Could be sugar wisps. Because he's been eating nothing but candy for like 5 years and now he's dying.
Yeah, true.
Bed hag? What does bed hag do? Bed hag is not dangerous to most healthy human adults. Okay, you're fine. That's not a bed hag. Is it bed teeth? Not directly harmful. Could be black mold.
Yeah.
I don't think it's black mold. It's not a boggart. Carbon monoxide? Causes death in human pets, and I don't think it wants you to, like, eat it, though. Closet labyrinth, common hob. The Dorcha. It's not the Dorcha, I don't think.
What's the Fey flu again?
The Fey flu is when you grow plants inside
Oh,
of you.
yeah.
Hold on. The Dorcha will deliver that which it seeks. There is no coming back from deliverance. Dorcha is otherwise harmless to humans it does not seek. Okay.
Dorcha is just a buddy.
Dorcha's just a guy.
We like Dorcha.
To be sought by Dorcha is to be found by Dorcha. If you or a loved one is sought by Dorcha, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. Okay.
Yeah, we like Dorcha.
False artifact? Probably not. It's not a false caroler, because those just, like, take you away into hell.
Sugar Wisp is sounding pretty accurate here, because he wants more of the sweet.
Yeah, I think Sugar Wisp might be the case. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else that's, like, a weird parasite that, makes you, incapacitates you.
Raccoon.
Could be a raccoon. Could be a house fire. Bed hag steals your breath. Bed hag does steal your breath, but the bed hag mostly targets children. Bed hags are large humanoid creatures with an elderly woman-like appearance. They are known to dwell beneath beds, hammocks, and other suspended living apparatuses. Homeowners infested with bed cats will sometimes report croaking or wheezing sounds at night, or the feeling of a heavy weight on their chest at night. Bed hags are not dangerous to most healthy human adults, but small children and humans suffering from breathing problems such as asthma may be adversely affected by their presence. Bed hags are known to steal the breath of the sleeping subjects at night, causing shortness of breath and sometimes sleep paralysis. Yeah, the thing is that they don't seem to create any kind of, like, addictive response. So I really am leaning towards Sugar Wisp. I'm just checking, because it's been a while since I've looked at any of these, or at least some of the newer ones. So I'm checking to make sure there isn't, like, a weird parasitic creature that, like, I don't know, crawls under your pillow at night and turns you into a corpse. Pipe hob. Oh. Thank you. Could it be a Fey Feast? I don't think so. Maybe? Hold on. Fey Feast are mid to large size piles of various edible food substances, frequently including flour, cornmeal, and various species of fungus. They are known to appear near eating areas at homes. Fey Feasts are not dangerous if consumed, but if left untouched, they can provoke more dangerous activity, or else its continued presence can attract other household pets such as cockroaches or carpenter ants. Feasts are a sign of a hospitable presence, and as such should be consumed immediately once sighted and to prevent provoking or offending the gifter. For maximum assured safety, all members of the home should partake in the feast. See,
Mm-hmm.
I remember this entry and being like, what? The Fey Flu
Yeah.
has a similar entry where it's like, the Fey Flu literally just fucking kills you. But then it's like, the Fey Flu's fine. You can just have that. It's normal.
Yeah.
Like, it is a
It's
very
fine.
commonly known rule not to eat food given to you by the Fae.
It's fine. What's the problem?
But also, we work for the Fae, so of course we're like, yeah, just fucking eat that shit. I don't know what to tell you.
It seems like you are questioning a lot of things, and like they made you a fucking feast. Look at that
That's fair.
feast. Doesn't it look bountiful and delicious?
It's just a whole pile.
Yeah, it does. Isn't the pile bountiful?
Oh, that's a corpse. Right
Yeah.
now, sinking foundation.
It is
Might be a sugar
feeling
wisp.
like Sugar Wisp. Yeah, Sugar Wisp. Sugar Wisp, didn't Sugar Wisp say like they get like all oogie boogies and shit, and they like
Sugar wisp. Sugar wisp often report an intense craving of sweets, dreams of dancing, orbs, and malnutrition. It might have to be a sugar wisp. Sugar wisps are quite hazardous thanks to their influence on the victim's preferred diet. Sustained exposure to sugar wisps can lead to mild problems ranging from tooth decay and diabetes to starvation. I think it's a sugar wisp, because there's nothing else in here that makes you be like, I must eat. I must have all of it. Unless I guess it could be a feast, but
I see, here's the thing. I remember the Fae Feast, the lady who had Fae Feast last time. She was not. The Fae Feast does not hypnotize you into eating the feast.
Yeah.
You are miserable while you eat the feast. You do not want to eat the feast, but if you don't eat the feast, the guy gets you.
Yeah. You have to eat it, or the guy who left the feast behind will McFucking curse your house. I think it's got to be a sugar wisp, because nothing else really makes sense.
Carl.
All right, Carl, stop. Stick some cotton up your nose or something. It's got to be a sugar wisp, I guess. Could be a time wasp.
Time wisp.
No. Time wasp. Alright, good luck. Hopefully our cheer levels don't go down. Good luck, Carl. Free lunch. Hey, Tony.
Yeah. So, there's strange noises coming from our basement.
Oh, that's
I don't
bad.
know what's down there, but I can hear it scurrying around and making little scratching noises at night. I don't dare go down myself, but my wife said she found little round pellets or something down there.
Please hold.
See, that can be a few things. That could be mice. That could be raccoon.
Could be raccoons.
Raccoon poop little round pellets. Sorry, mice poop little round pellets.
Mice do that. It's not a boggart. If a boggart was in your basement, you'd be dead.
Yeah. And they don't poop little round pellets, I assume. I don't know. We don't really know.
Yeah, we don't really
Nobody
know.
is there to find out.
Are kobolds in your basement? Oh, this is not that type of kobold. This is a different kobold. Okay. Never mind.
No, that's the get you kind of kobold.
Yeah, that's a different kobold. That's not the... Okay.
Some people are mentioning dwarves.
Dwarves make your house hot. Right. And they don't poop, as far as we know. Could be a house fire.
Could be.
Dwarves, raccoons, dwarves make your house hot. Isn't there like a basement growth? I mean, that's obviously not what he has. Would it be mice twice? So either the other woman didn't have mice or he doesn't have mice. Or maybe it's mice both times. Could be a raccoon. Hold on. Where's our raccoon? I have to
Raccoon.
do the alphabet in my head. Raccoon clattering sounds at night. Raccoons are capable of biting humans and spreading diseases. Raccoons are small nocturnal mammals, have a tendency to rummage through garbage. Homeowners infested with raccoons will report garbage spills. Little scratching sounds at night. So it sounds like a raccoon would be much noisier than a mouse. Small round droppings, gnaw marks, and the sound of squeaking.
Could be this guy.
Could be this guy. Let's...
And he did mention also gnaw marks.
Does he?
And poo.
We've... Here's strange noises coming from our basement. I hear it scurrying around and making little scratching noises at night. I don't go down there. My wife said she found little round pellets or something.
Okay, no gnaw marks, but pellets. And mice do poo pellets. As a guy who was, it wasn't a mouse, it was a rat, but you know, they're adjacent creatures.
True.
They are pellet guys. So are rabbits. Rabbits are also pellet guys, and they pellet a lot.
Dwarves clattering and banging sounds. So that's a different set of noises entirely.
But do they poo in small round pellets?
Do they poo? Do they poo tiny round pellets? Is it? It would not be a bat, I don't think. Not in the basement, right?
You never know.
Sounds of scratching and flapping at night. And small dry pellets. Well, it wouldn't be scurrying if it were a bat. It'd be flying around. Elves, feyfies. I guess it must be a mouse.
Rats are good.
It'd be the Twilight, specifically in this man's basement.
Yeah, it could be. You know, there's a service for people who are about to like have kids to like have like a professional like trainer bring like a raccoon into your house for a day so you can understand what it's like to have a child get into everything in your house.
Maybe we're getting a mice plotline. Maybe. Hold on, I have to turn off my space heater because it's actually getting really hot. Okay. I guess it's mice twice.
Mice.
Mice. Mises. One of y'all is gonna call me back and be like, I don't know what the fuck you did, but I'm dying. I'm being murdered in my own home by a boggart.
See, what's getting you, Niko, is this is the classic thing where it's like, see, you got 100% accuracy. See, here's the problem, Niko. It's like when you're taking a test in school, okay, where you answer like it's a multiple choice question and you answer like C on the multiple choice question 3 times in a row, and you go, that doesn't seem right. That can't be. And you start questioning yourself.
That is
but
true.
Then what if it is right? That's what's happening to you. It's getting you.
It is getting me. That's true. You're right. Mailbox. What's in my mail? Hey, Rodney. Rodney, I'm concerned you're gonna get turned into a mouse. Check this out from Rodney. Dude, did you see this yet? Everyone keeps forwarding this to me. I can't tell if they're taking it seriously or not, but either way, it's hilarious. I thought you'd get a kick out of it. Important. Send this to 5 friends immediately. Oh. Stop! On this day, December 23rd, 25-year-old Alice Prairie fell into a lake and drowned while ice skating. If you don't forward this to 5 people, by tonight, you will drown in the lake, in the next lake you visit. How often are y'all people visiting lakes? Oh, the Twilight. Oh, there's like a guy in there? Phenomenon sighted in Manitoba at approximately 1,200 hours. Estimated proximity around 100,000 miles. Or 106,934.4 kilometers. Risk profile moderate. It's growing in power.
You ever, like, when you were like younger, browsing the internet, Nico, did you when you first saw the, like, if you don't share this with like 10 people, like a demon will pop up in your living room? Did you ever think it would actually happen?
No.
Oh, I did.
I've lived my entire life watching horror movies.
When I was first browsing the internet, I was watching like part one of 10 of a single anime episode on YouTube, and it was like, if you don't forward this message to 18 people, the demon of a girl will show up in your living room and stab you in the face 15 times. I was like, that's spooky, but I'm not going to share it because I want to find out. And then she didn't show up.
Many such cases.
Yeah.
You're right. You guys are right. I could have a house fire. That is true.
You could!
2 days until Christmas. 2 days until Twilight, dog. That's the greater concern, honestly.
Nah.
Also, yeah, what the fuck, Rodney? You work at a Fae company and you're like, I'm just gonna pass out chainmail.
Yeah, don't fuck with that.
Did I get this? Hey, Carol. I assume it's Carol. Hey, Carol.
Greetings, Rebecca. It is Carol again. There have been reports of some new activity, so we have gone ahead and made some new information available to thee. I pray things are going well thus far. Thou knowest as well as I what is at stake. I do hope to see thee soon, Rebecca.
Yeah, Carol. Carol's not even pretending to be a person. Permissions have been added. New shit, new shit, new shit. Let me see. There's still quite a few things. Okay. Frost wisp. Frost wisps are a subspecies of wisp that commonly take on the appearance of semi-translucent crystallized orbs. Homeowners suffer from frost wisps often report... Hello. I'm reading about frost wisps.
I need someone to come fix our windows. I fear there's a terrible draft coming in, and I wouldn't want anyone at my second family gathering to catch a cold. I'm hosting at least 20 additional family members, and I need this place locked tight for their sakes. I've already caught something dreadful during our last hosted function, and I don't intend for it to happen again.
It sounds like elves.
Please hold.
Alright, hang on. Frost wasp. Homeowners suffering from frost wisps often report shivering sensations, a chill in the air, and otherwise warm places, and sudden lingering thoughts of their own mortality. Okay. Frost wisps are harmless to most mammals and humans in their vicinity as long as they keep their distance, but direct contact with a frost wisp can cause hazardous effects such as frostbite. Frozen pipes? Maybe. 20 additional? Yeah, like, girl. Frost wisps will remain in a home so long as the homeowner continues to linger on dreadful thoughts such as mortality or the prospect of decomposition. Homeowners are advised to distract themselves with any manner of cheerful activity, food or friendly company to keep such thoughts at bay. For more persistent frost wisp infestations, it is advised to use the pest control service. Hans. That's just a guy.
Hello, Hans.
Hans? Hans is a human-shaped husk of cloth, rags, and straw known for sneaking into homes and domains of the affluent, wealthy, and fortunate. Homes occupied by Hans commonly suffer symptoms such as the appearance of strange markings, the faint sounds of rustling, or occupants suddenly behaving abnormally. While Hans does not directly harm those he crosses paths with, Hans can negatively impact the lives of homeowners should he complete the process of occupation. Occupied human adults may commit acts they do not condone, including more hazardous behavior such as murder, debauchery, and arson. Hans? Homeowners should swiftly evacuate any home suspected of Hans' occupation. Should a family member or loved one be successfully occupied by Hans, it is advised to contact pest control immediately. The whole movie music is actually pretty loud, you're right.
Yeah, it was loud.
There we go. Alright, well, Hans, Lucy? What's up, Lucy?
Thanks, Lucy.
Lucy is a semi-solid humanoid creature vaguely resembling a pale human woman known for slipping inside homes during hailstorms. Homeowners often report a slimy, semi-translucent substance near openings such as doors, windows, air ducts, and chimneys. Goop. Lucy can be quite hazardous to any human or pets that cross its paths, as Lucy is known to steal the warmth of warm-blooded animals, often leaving behind their crumbled, frozen remains. Okay. It is highly advised to quietly hide all warm-blooded inhabitants of the home if Lucy is suspected to be present, and wait patiently for it to pass through on its own. Okay. The mayor. Hold on. Okay. The mare is a skeletal horse-like humanoid draped in a variety of tinsel and fabric. It is known for its distinct song-like screech and its tendency to approach the entrances of homes after dark. Homeowners often report the sound of wailing, screeching, or singing. The mare poses little to no danger to human or animals, but has been known to consume large amounts of the home's food and beverage if invited in. Oh, this is that thing! There's like a specific creature, I always forget its name, but it like sings outside of your house because it wants you to let it in, and if you let it in, it drinks all your wine and eats all your food.
Oh, yeah.
The mare cannot be disrupted. Isn't that Mary Yeah! The mare cannot be disrupted while feasting. It cannot be stopped. The mare possesses no direct threat to homeowners. It can either be invited in to let it feast until it is contented, at which point it will leave on its own, or it can be safely ignored if homeowners are willing to bear with the noises it creates for a few hours. The use of earplugs and soundproof material can assist homeowners who do not wish to invite the mare into their home. Just let it in. Let it eat some food. Ogress.
I'll be right back.
No.
I'll be right back.
Ogresses are large, 8 to 10 foot cave-dwelling creatures typically only active at high elevation during the winter. Homeowners typically do not experience an ogress directly, but rather report the consequences of its presence, such as Yule men or Yule cats. Okay. In some rare instances, an ogress will see fit to visit a home if they fail to acquire their target through other means. Due to their size, their subsequent entrance into a home can prove catastrophic to a home's roofing foundation and its inhabitants. To prevent an ogress from entering one's home, it is highly advised to avoid escalating their activities by allowing Yulemen's access to a home. What the fuck is a Yule man? Homeowners, like, I know what the Yule cat is. Homeowners that wish to avoid the attention of an ogress in the first place can reinforce and advise benevolent behavior in their children. Oh, hey. I get to learn what a fucking Yuleman is. Winter fur? Is this a sink? What am I looking at? Winter fur is a highly contagious seasonal virus known to cause the rapid growth of white fur-like follicles across the infected individual's face, body, and eyes. Full coverage is expected to occur within the first 48 hours of infection. It is also commonly found in mammals and is contracted through direct contact with the infected. Subsequent blindness caused by winter fur can create more hazardous conditions and reduce quality of life for those infected. Winter fur is also known to attract other dangerous pests, such as any variety of ticks or fleas. Once winter fur has completed its growth, it can be mitigated using any variety of traditional saving equipment, such as razors, to reduce the chance of attracting ticks or fleas. The infected individual should be quarantined from other parties indefinitely to avoid spreading the virus further. Sorry. We're putting you in a pool. Oh, now I see what I'm looking at. Okay. Yeah, okay. A Yule cat. Like, I know that the Yule cat is just like a giant angry cat that kills you if you go out into the snow at night. Yule cats are large feline-like creatures known for prowling populated high-elevation areas during the winter. They feed primarily on various textiles and fabrics. Homeowners experiencing Yule cats often report sounds of hissing, growling, large paw prints in the snow, and missing clothes or neighbors. Cat. Yule cat's diet of fabric can prove quite hazardous to clothed homeowners if caught in their path. And due to their size and speed, most human adults and children will not survive these sorts of encounters. Yule cats' strengths also allow them to easily break into homes and search for food if sufficiently hungry, damaging doors and windows in the process. If a Yule cat is suspected to be active in the area, homeowners should take quick action and leave out a variety of fabrics and textiles within a safe distance outside of the home. It is advised to deliver these fabrics completely unclothed. Yule goat. Okay. We have toast.
I'm back.
Hello.
Is this like when that guy got the picture of Jesus on a toast?
It seems to be the case.
And he sold it for like $50 billion.
Yule goats are goat-shaped apparitions that can sometimes occur in a home during the winter. Homeowners experiencing Yule goats often report strange coincidences, citing shapes of goats throughout the house and imagined sounds of bleeding. Yule goats are not directly harmful to humans or animals, but their prolonged presence can often cause paranoia or sleep deprivation in infected homeowners, which can sometimes lead to careless household accidents such as fires. The house fires. As soon as a Yule goat is suspected to be present in a household, a humble offering of wheat or straw can be made in appeasement. For more persistent infections, utilize the pest control service. Alright, what the fuck is a Yuleman? Okay. house fires. Common pest. House fires. Yulmen are a subspecies of gnome that appear as small, hairy humanoids with pointed craniums that are most often seen traveling in packs of 13 or more. Homeowners infested with Yulmen often report broken windows, stolen food, sounds of clattering or giggling, and more rarely missing pets or children. Yulmen are harmless to human adults, but can be a safety hazard for household pets that are small enough to... Hold on. Yulmen are harmless to human adults, but can be a safety hazard for household pets that are small enough to eat. Okay. And human children who have attracted the attention of an ogress. Alright. I had to work through that sentence because I read initially the sentence is a safety hazard for household pets that are small enough to eat human children. And I got really, really confused.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You know.
Human.
You don't ever get a cat that can just eat up a child.
Yeah,
You ever
just
seen the movie
eat a
Roar?
small child.
You ever seen Roar?
I've not seen Roar.
Oh, it's a.
I know of Roar. I've heard the legends.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yulmen will typically leave a home on their own once satisfied with their taking. To prevent Yulmen from entering one's home, homeowners may board up windows and close off sufficiently large openings, such as chimneys, but in most circumstances this is highly inadvisable. Yeah, just let them come in and bother your things. Alright. What's this lady's problem? I completely forgot. I need someone to come fix our windows. I fear there's a terrible draft coming in, and I wouldn't want anyone at my second family gathering to catch a cold. My second family gathering? I'm hosting at least 20 additional family members, and I need this place locked up tight for their sakes. I've already caught something dreadful during our last hosted function, and I don't intend for it to happen again. That sounds like elves.
Yeah, you thought it was elves. And so, why are you having two family guys? Okay, so in all fairness, if you're like married, some people instead of having both families at the same time will like have two different family gatherings on different days.
That sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, it is. I think it's better just to have a family gathering where you just invite the ones you like.
Yeah.
That's really the key.
That's the key. It's just only invite the people you want to deal with, and everyone else can fuck off. And if they want to have their own gatherings, that's for them. But like, to be the person, because like I know that that's the case, but I feel like usually it's like one family has their own gathering and the other family does their thing, and it's not like one person hosting two different parties. That sounds absolutely insane.
Yeah, it is. Normally, like, the way my family does it is, my family does two family gatherings a year, but it's at two different people's houses.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because
instead of
that's way more reasonable.
One person being like, I'm hosting literally everybody on Earth in my house.
Yeah.
Elves are humanoid creatures with pointed ears that often inhabit large-scale human social gatherings under the guise of being forgotten friends, family, or acquaintances. Homeowners who have made direct contact with elves often report headache, nausea, or lightheadedness. Elves are known to lower the immune system of humans they come in direct contact with, often leading to the contraction of a variety of illnesses, resulting in long-term hazardous or fatal consequences.
Sounds like elves.
It sounds like elves. Like, I know she's like, I have a draft in my home, but I'm like, girl, I think you have elves.
Bitch, it's elves.
I think you touched an elf at your last gathering, and you might not want to hold a second one.
Hell, I don't even think that first gathering was actually family at all. I think you just made an elf hole.
Yeah, I think you just invited 15 elves into your house. I think they already checked the fail state. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's elves, dog. Like, a bunch of stuff could be making your house cold. But I think you have elves. It's gotta be elves, dude. It's gotta be
Gotta be
elves.
elves.
Also, this is the home safety hotline for, like, home hazards. Fucking call a window
Call like a
specialist, dude.
repair, yeah, man, dude. Like,
What do
call
you...
or fucking, I don't know, dude. Like, get some lubricant for your fucking window.
You got elves. Alright, good luck. Good luck with your elves. Hey, Charlie.
Oh, God, I'm dead. I'm dead and I'm only 33. Please say I can change this. Please say I can change it.
Did you experience a time wasp?
Please hold.
It sounds like he got Ebenezer Scrooged, maybe.
Yeah, it sounds like he got Ebenezer Scrooged. You got a time wasp. So, he got time wasped already. And the
Yeah.
solution is that time wasp will just leave by itself. So this guy just like got the madnesses, and they're like, all right, well,
Yeah. He saw that he dies at the age 33, and he's like, oh man. He's like, dude, like, get over it. Like, dog, come on.
nope, you got time wasps. Good luck.
I mean, Scrooge changed it. You think? You think that small child got to live?
There's some kind
Angela.
of dying animal in our yard. Can you send someone out to put it out of its misery?
Oh, it's
It's
making
been
noises.
screaming like hell for the past hour, and I'm far too squeamish to go look at it or touch it myself. My son is only 10 years old, and he's very worried about the poor thing, so please hurry.
Okay. So it's
Please
screaming.
hold.
Let's see. I don't think it's antler growths, because I don't think antler growths cause, like, any kind of noise. They're just, like, feral corpses wandering around. It could be a mare. Just screeching outside.
But does the mayor like come out during like the day or something?
I don't think so. The mare, I think, only approaches your house at night.
Although it doesn't say what time it is, so guess we don't know.
Let's see. Well, we have a sound to go off of.
It could be a raccoon.
Could be a raccoon. Could be a house fire.
Could be a house spider.
So we're looking specifically for things that are outside of your house. Could be an avalanche.
There was the caroler,
That is true.
but that was like a guy who walks around and yells like a bird.
The thing about the caroler is that even though it's a screeching bird creature, people seem to think that it sounds good. Right?
Yeah. And it does sound like a bird. That did not sound like a bird. That sounded like screaming.
Yeah, this thing is just like a fucking bird. Could be a warlock. Shrieking from its mountain home, directly outside of her house.
Yeah.
Could be an avalanche, directly outside of her home. Probably an avalanche.
Mm-hmm.
Could be the Dorcha.
True. But we like Dorcha.
We do like Dorcha. The Horde, house fires.
Could it be anything that might lure in the children in particular? Because the child wasn't particularly worried about it.
Yeah, that's true. My son is only 10 years old and he's very worried about it. What's the mare sound like?
Maybe.
I think it might be a mare.
Right.
It could be 2 house fires. You're right.
There's some kind of dying animal in our yard. Can you send someone out to put it out of its misery?
Yep.
It's been screaming like hell for the past hour, and I'm far too squeamish to go look at it or touch it myself. My son is only 10 years old,
That's
and
a
he's
mare.
There's some kind of dying animal.
Shut up. The mare poses... it can be safely ignored, is willing to bear with the noises it creates. Yeah, okay, so this thing, like, actually registers as making horrendous, terrible noises. Whereas the false caroler, for some reason, people are like, oh, it's singing to me.
Yeah, just give them some of your just let them empty your cabinets, man. You're probably not like using any of that shit. It's the holidays. You know how much food gets wasted on the holidays? A lot. They're
Honestly,
doing you a favor.
I am hard-pressed to believe that if all this thing does is come into your house and eat all of your food, that you don't get some kind of, like, good luck from letting it eat all your food and then fuck off.
Yeah.
I think you got a mare. It's not a dying creature, but, I don't know. Give it, like, a mac and cheese. Give it like a bread. It'll probably go away.
Yeah. Give it 2 breads even.
Yeah, give it 2 breads. Give it a sack of flour. It'll probably eat that. That's kind of what it sounds like.
Fake feast.
Hello, Holly.
I think Betty's cat is on the prowl. I need someone to come put that beast down. First, Betty doesn't show up to the PTA meeting this week, and now it seems her cat is on the loose again, leaving its disgusting feastfuls of feathers behind on neighbors' porches.
Oh, we know what that is.
That sounds like a caroler.
Yeah.
But I'm
Please
a little
hold.
concerned that this woman is like, my neighbor's pet cat is wandering around the neighborhood and I want it killed. Like,
Yeah.
what?
This lady sucks.
False carolers. False carolers are literally the only thing on this list that leave feathers behind, I'm pretty sure. Because nothing else is like a bird.
And the false carolers do leave feathers behind.
Yeah. They're the only ones that do. Because it's not a Yule cat, or there would be complaints of, like, clothes going missing. No. Okay. You got carolers. You got carolers, don't go outside. They'll carry you away. Or do. I don't know. I'm not your dad.
Maybe we should let this lady die.
I mean, probably.
Would be funny if she died.
She gets carried away by birds.
Yeah.
Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Well, our cheer levels are still good. I assume she's not dead.
think we should let her die, though.
I guess we could have told her it was a house fire.
Yeah.
Hello, Rhonda.
I think there's some kind of mold problem in our house. I keep finding this nasty kind of thick slime residue near the air vent.
Uh-oh.
And I think it's scaring the pets. Our poor cat hasn't wanted to come back inside yet, so I need this fixed as soon as possible.
That might be that one lady.
Oh. Oh,
Please
it could be
hold.
Lucy. Yeah, you're right. Okay. It's either Lucy or I think there's like another, there's like a type of creature that literally like lives in the vents. Dust coming out of the ventilation system, so it's not you. Hey, Lucy.
Okay, I remember there was one that left like slime, but I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, there's like the. Is it our slime girl? Ventob? Avalanche. Black mold.
Ventob.
Desk hob. Common hob. I don't think hobs leave slime though. Is the thing.
You never know. Hobs are mysterious.
That's true. You think the cheer level would go down even if you get the answer, right? Like, that's the thing, like, some of these things are like demons. Like, if I was like, hey, I think there's a wild cat outside killing all of our birds, and then they sent me back a message that's like, do not go outside or they will get you, I'd be pretty upset.
I think we should let the carolers get that lady.
I guess it's true. That is a fair and valid point. House fire. Oh, I was thinking of a stair slug. The stair slugs leave slime, but they don't really go... They don't have anything to do with the vents. They just... Hey, Lucy, do you deal with vents? Air ducts and chimneys.
Yeah.
That would be Lucy.
Yeah. Sounds like Lucy.
Residue near the air vents. And my cat hasn't wanted to come back inside.
And cats and pets don't fuck with Lucy.
Steal the warmth. My only... I feel like she would, like there would be, like, a notable temperature issue if it's Lucy. But Lucy's, like, the only thing that leaves slime by air ducts. Hold on, there's something that's, like... It, like, lives in your attic, and it's just a big slime thing? Closet labyrinth, desk hob. False artifact. Hans. Could be a house fire. There. Memory wisp. Ogress.
Pulka.
Animation. Hold on. I think some things are not on here anymore. Am I insane?
I guess it makes sense if some things weren't on here anymore, because with the amount of shit, imagine having to scroll through all of that.
Oh, yeah,
plus
no, definitely. The list would be way too long, but I'm just like, I've been here looking for the stair slug, and it's not on here.
Yeah.
Also, it's a seasonal difference, because the first game takes place during, like, spring.
I would love a Halloween DLC for this game.
So
remember that spooky pumpkin movie we watched? Imagine.
We did watch that spooky pumpkin movie.
Imagine a guy calling during that. What a time.
Yeah, the basement growth. The
Yeah.
basement growth is also not on here. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. Well, basement growth's on vacation.
Maybe some terrifying things are seasonal. Maybe you don't get stair
Yeah.
slugs if it's too cold.
Well, man, maybe have you considered that maybe they're Jewish?
What?
What?
What was I looking for?
Lucy?
Lucy. Right. You've got a woman in your house.
Get out of there.
Submit. Good luck. Oh, okay. See, I've been looking at this picture trying to figure out exactly what I'm looking at here, but now it's her hair. She's got like hair.
Yeah.
She's not like a weird fish person.
Yeah. You're getting it.
Oh my god, I think there's an avalanche outside! Our home is right below the mountain! Please send someone over before it's too late!
I
Please
think that
hold.
might be a house fire. Here you go.
You're right. I think that might be a house fire.
Well, there was a sound at the start, though.
Oh my god, I think there's an avalanche outside! Our home is right below the mountain! Please send someone over before it's too late!
I could have sworn I heard like a weird noise at the start, but I didn't hear it the second time.
Yeah, it's just an avalanche. I feel like you don't really need us to tell you that you have an avalanche.
But what if there was a warlock behind the avalanche?
I feel like either way, it's still an avalanche.
I guess the thing is, he's not directly talking about a warlock. He's directly talking about the avalanche. He'd be talking about the ghoulish noises of the thing, you know?
Yeah, he'd be like, there's something shrieking in the mountains at night and it's shaking our home.
Yeah.
I think he's just got an avalanche. The thing is, if there is an avalanche, I don't think you should be like calling a support line. You should probably just get the fuck
get out of there. Or seek shelter and safety. And if you believe that the place you're in can withstand an avalanche, you're not gonna die, you know.
Sir,
I would think it would be funny. Imagine you're like, by God, there's an avalanche. You all don't see the avalanche, and you just get back calm and hob.
Yeah, calm and hob.
You're like, what?
Death's cob.
Forbidden? What?
No, I clicked.
The doctors told me to call here. I think I caught some kind of dog disease. My neighbor's freak dog sneezed on me or something, and now it's growing on me. I can feel it underneath my skin, this horrid little bump forming. It's hurting very badly. Please, can you tell me what to do?
Sounds like Red Nose.
Yeah, sounds
Please
like Red
hold.
Nose. Have you considered pulling a sleigh?
Yeah.
Have you considered joining reindeer games?
Well, they don't let him into the reindeer games.
That's true. That's why. That's why he wasn't allowed in the reindeer games.
Yeah, because he was a freak!
Fungus. Have fun. Bro, I got a dog disease, right? I like that implies that there are doctors that are just like, we are aware of Fey diseases.
Yeah.
Someone is coming into my home.
Many
The
such cases.
security cameras broke on me, so I can't see who it is. I can hear their shoes squeaking or something in the footage when they came in to steal my Santa outfit. Do you have some kind of policy compensating your customers for selling them faulty equipment?
Huh?
Squeaky shoes.
Okay. Squeaky shoes, stealing of Santa outfits.
Please hold.
Squeaky shoes. Animations are commonly reported hearing clattering noises at night and missing or stolen household objects.
Stole the Santa outfit specifically, though.
Yeah, that's not really like a household object. It's definitely something that's stealing clothing. The lads? Might be the lads.
The lads? I was gone for a little bit of the new guys, so...
It could be an avalanche. Let's not rule out house fires and avalanches just yet. They don't, like... So your security cameras broke on me. I don't think there's any creatures in here that, like, specifically interfere with visual components. It's not a Bogart. It's definitely not that. It's not a Klotch. Dust cat. Could be Dorcha.
Torture.
Could be Dorcha. Fraction Hob. Frostwisp. Is it Hans? Probably not Hans. Unless Hans wanted to be dressed as Santa. Yeah, trolls do, like... I do remember trolls doing something with clothing. Trolls are a giant, 12-foot-tall nocturnal creature that normally are not seen in the home. However, during the winter, they will deflate their bodies in order to fit inside of homes and steal warm materials such as blankets or articles of clothing. Homeowners infested with a troll will frequently report missing clothing and claim to hear a shrill sound of air escaping in the middle of the night.
That could be Squeaks.
I think he's got a troll. Trolls are very
Can you
dangerous
play the
to
troll
humans.
noise?
Oh, yeah. The guy popped like a basketball.
Yeah.
He wanted to be Santa. Trolls are very dangerous to humans when they are startled, since their ability to inflate their bodies to their full height of 12 feet in a matter of seconds. Their skin, despite its flexibility, is incredibly durable and will smash through the ceiling of most homes when fully inflated, causing property damage and injury to anyone in the vicinity. Do not approach a troll. An active troll will leave by morning once it's secured its bounty. It is recommended to install repelling fixtures such as UV lights to prevent future break-ins. I think he's got a troll.
But does troll break, like, cameras, though? Because his cameras didn't work.
The thing is, as far as I can tell, nothing breaks cameras, so I think that was just...
Faulty equipment?
Yeah, I think the cameras actually just broke, because there's no creature in here that only disrupts the visual component of a camera.
Somebody pointed out Yule lads or something. Yule.
Maybe the lads? But the Yulemen...
Yule.
The Yulemen just, like, fuck up your house a little bit. Yulemen are a subspecies of gnome that appear as small, hairy humanoids. Homeowners infested with human often report broken windows, stolen food, sounds of clattering or giggling, and more rarely missing pets or children. And then the Yule Cat gets clothing, but the Yule Cat would not be like Squeaky Shoes. The Yule Cat is just like a giant cat that fucks up your house. Like, they just do damage to your house. A Yule Cat's diet of fabrics can prove quite hazardous to clothed homeowners. children will not survive, allows them to easily break into homes in search of food, sufficiently damage doors and windows in the process. So if it were a Yule Cat, first off, I don't think it would very specifically go after the Santa costume, and it would also have fucked up his house. But a troll wants to be warm, and Santa costumes are usually like they've got like they're like fluffy, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's got a troll. Because there's nothing else that steals clothes.
Unless
And
it was a house fire, that would take the clothes away.
That's true. It could be a house fire. Oh, the mice could be stealing clothes. As we know, mice are actually people, so...
Yeah, and they would squeak.
Hey, man. Just let him have the Santa costume. He's just a little guy. Yay!
100% accuracy.
Clock out.
Clocking out.
Clocking out. Shift my body.
You're shifting.
I'm shifting my body.
Doing a little wiggle.
Mailbox. Hey, Rodney. Rodney, I'm
What?
worried
What happened
that
there?
you will die. Don't worry about it. I don't know if you've heard already, but the pest control department has been panicking and sending out vans all morning. I think something big might be going on. I know you have a lot on your plate today, so I figured I'd give you a heads up. Also, happy Christmas Eve. Hope you've been good this year. Thanks, Rodney. The Twilight. Phenomenon sighted across North Dakota at approximately 200 hours. Estimated proximity 50,000 miles. Oh, it's fucking close, dude. It's coming.
Yeah.
With an active feeding range. Cheer levels should be closely monitored. Moderate to high. Okay. The twilight is approaching.
One more day till Christmas.
We wait for Carol. Hello. You're not
Hudson
Carol.
here, HSH Pest Control. Listen up. The Mouse King is loose, and it's our understanding he means to stir up trouble of the Yuletide variety. My boys are working around the clock to find him and stop him in his tracks before things get too hairy, but sometimes things slip through the cracks. Little things, if you get my meaning. If you hear anything strange, let us know as soon as you can. There's new data coming your way. Read it carefully. Keep those eyes peeled. Hudson out.
Thanks, Hudson.
He's Mouse King's gonna try to trip you up.
Oh, before I started the stream, I was reading through the art book again, and the guy who worked on this, worked at Evermore Park before it closed down, which, frankly, explains a lot.
Cool. Bellsnickle.
Bellsnickle? Hello?
Whoa.
Hey, excuse me? I'm...
We need someone to come check our house for damage. I think I felt an earthquake last night. And this morning, I noticed those godless Hendersons across the street crying about something with the police. So I'm fairly sure whatever happened must have been enough to damage our property.
Those godless Hendersons. Jesus. Alright, we need someone to come check out our house for damage. I think I felt an earthquake last night, and this morning I noticed those godless Hendersons across the street crying about something with the police.
Please hold.
Alright. Okay, well, we've got a Bellsnickle. Bellsnickle is a human-shaped pine-based life form That is wording I have never seen in this game before. That is known to visit in winter nights adorned in animal furs. You know what I want to do? I want to take
Okay.
the list of creatures in this game and just like make a rollable table of them so that I can just randomly roll on weird creatures to create chaos in a game.
Do it.
That is known to visit in winter nights adorned in animal furs and a wooden mask bearing a friendly visage. Homeowners experiencing a bellsnickle often report break-ins, finding berries, sap, pine needles, and scratch marks on the floor, or dead pets. Bellsnickles do not pose any mortal harm to humans they encounter, but they are known to occasionally lash out at those they perceive as wrongdoers. Their presence can be highly hazardous to any furry mammals or pets in the house, should they require more pelts. The berries they occasionally leave behind are both safe to eat and delicious. I just don't believe you. Bellsnickles will usually pass through a home and move on to the others by the end of a single night. Multiple visits to a single home are rare, but more persistent visitations may be a sign of troublesome moral activities occurring inside of the home. Okay. The gift tag? Just nom on the Ent Hunter berries. It's fine, I promise. Yeah, for real. Big prom. Good luck, I join now. Have a good sleep. Okay, gift tag, what's your deal? The gift tag is a humanoid creature somewhat resembling an elderly human woman with a smiling face. Covered in soot or soil. I think that dislikes atheists or targets people based on their religion. Maybe. It is known to quietly slip into homes during the winter and often leaves behind trinkets such as makeshift dolls, wooden idols, or sharp twigs and rocks. Okay. The gift tag and its gifts are mostly harmless to humans, though careless play with sharp rocks and twigs can often result in human children injuring themselves. If a homeowner wishes to keep the gift tag from entering their home during the winter, they may choose to close off access to the home's chimney. Let her in. Let her give you a stick. She's helping. The hunt.
Oh
Okay.
no.
The hunt is a storm-like fungal weather phenomenon that carries with it large quantities of infectious snow-like spores. Homeowners caught in the hunt commonly report thunder, blizzards, electrical outages, and violent or erratic behavior from neighbors. The hunt's powerful wind can often cause trees to break or fall, which can lead to dangers such as property damage, electrical surges, or fires. The house fire always comes back to house fires. The hunt spores, if ingested, can also cause unpredictable and hazardous symptoms in humans such as color blindness, physical deformations, and cannibalistic desires. Jesus. If the hunt is expected to pass through one's neighborhood, homeowners can take measure to keep safe by quarantining themselves within a basement, cellar, or other underground shelter until the storm and ensuing panic passes. It is advised to keep an emergency supply of food, medicine, and water stocked for such an occasion. Jesus Christ!
You know, the horrors.
It is the horrors. You want the purge to pass through your home, to pass through your neighborhood for like an hour?
Yeah. Sounds fun.
The locomotive. Oh, hey, the Mouse King. That's a train.
You know, it's funny. I made like a sound effect that sounds just like this for like a Roll20 sound effect, like just the other day.
Nice. Those godless Hendersons sure are.
Yeah.
Those godless Hendersons are looking
No
tasty.
goddamn godless Hendersons, always making their fey feasts and eating them and mocking me.
Dear diary, I can't see colors anymore, but in other news, Edward is looking awfully tasty. In other news, the locomotive is a large segmented train-like organism that can only be seen by animals and human children. It's the Polar Express. It is known only to appear after nightfall, after the 21st of December. Homeowners affected by the locomotive often report the floor rumbling at night, distant whistle. Okay. And snow falling in strange patterns or missing children. The locomotive is harmless to human adults, but can prove particularly harmful or even fatal to human children if they choose to enter its domain. Jesus.
Ooh.
Children bearing sufficient faith are known to return the following morning. Oh.
Oh. You ever
Oh.
think that the conductor in Polar Express is like a depressing character?
I have never seen Polar Express all the way through.
What?
I don't know why that sounds so surprised.
But like, you're a breathing person who celebrates Christmas.
Bold assumption. I've seen like chunks of the Polar Express. I've never
I gave
like
you a
actually
Christmas
watched
gift
it.
this year.
Okay. Bold of you to assume I breathe.
What the fuck? Then you gotta. There's a lot of explaining to do, I guess.
I've never watched the Polar Express in any meaningful way.
Sorry does the hot chocolate dance, and the entire time all I could think was, that's poison.
Probably.
That is full of hallucinogenics that are designed to indoctrinate these children to work for Santa forever, much like this Polar Express guy.
There is no known solution for removing the locomotive from an occupied area while it has stopped. However, the locomotive only remains in one location for a few minutes at a time to attract its prey, before it will move on to other territory on its own. To prevent harm, children and pets should be supervised and kept indoors. Alright, well, I got bad news for the Hendersons. Alright, what's up with the Mouse King? The Mouse King is a prominent member of a treacherous clan of mice, known for recruiting and leading them in nefarious activities such as riots, heists, and assassinations. Homeowners with the Mouse King often report sounds of squeaking, scratching, and seeing strange mice behaviors such as mass coordination or attempts at communication. Danger. The Mouse King poses an incredible threat to all living things, and its destruction should be immediately prioritized. The Mouse King should be stopped at all costs by any means necessary. Homeowners are highly encouraged to use lethal removal methods, including but not limited to mouth traps, toxic spray, sharp implements, or any licensed firearm.
Yep.
Home Safety Hotline is out here like, fucking shoot that mouse. The mice are unionizing. They are. If homeowners do not oblige, they are advised to utilize the pest control services. Cool.
What sound does he make?
What sound does he make? Pretty normal mouse sound. Okay. What else is new? Perchta.
What the fuck?
Hello. Okay. Perchta is a large humanoid creature vaguely resembling an elderly human woman with a beak-like nose and a long sheet-like skin. Okay. Perchta is known for entering homes full of refuse, chaos, and filth. Homeowners experiencing Perchta often report break-ins, nightly sounds of clattering, and shed skin on the floors. Perchta is incredibly dangerous to homeowners inhabiting its chosen domain, as it will often utilize nearby humans as a makeshift scarecrow to keep other pests at bay. Most human adults do not usually survive this process. Thanks. Perchta cannot be easily or safely removed from the home it has claimed, so it is advised for homeowners to immediately evacuate the premises if Perchta is suspected to be present. Homeowners are advised to prevent Perchta from being attracted to their home in the first place by keeping their homes clean and free of filth. Why do the Fae hate mice? Unclear. Well, I think we know why the Fae hate mice. Because people who wrong them get turned into mice. So the Mouse King may very well actually just be a guy communicating with other mice who used to be just a guy. My rent lowering Perchta. Yeah, right.
Finally.
Okay. The Saint. I love you. The Saint is a warlock, sometimes resembling a bearded elderly human male adorned in thick robes, often seen riding a pale horse-like creature. The Saint is known for traveling through snowstorms at night, leaving strange artifacts at the doorstep. I understand that this is a reference to... Hi. Often the Saint's arrival is followed by the Sinner shortly afterwards. Oh, okay, never mind. This is just like... Because I bet the Sinner is Krampus, right? Yep. So there's a Swedish horror movie called Sint. That I fucking love. It is my favorite Christmas-themed horror movie. It's so good. It's so fucking stupid. Well, it's hard to say my favorite because Rare Imports is also a really good one, but Rare Imports is, like, actually a good movie. Sint is just, like, a fucking wild disaster, and I love it so much. And it's, like, one of those, like, Santa is an ancient demon type movies. It's so funny. It's so stupid. There's one specific scene where they shoot the Saint out of the air on his horse, and him and the horse as a unit fall to earth, smash into a car, and just, like, stand up as one solid fucking creature. It's so fucking funny. Yeah, Rare Exports, you're right. Rare Exports is a great movie. Sint, also a good movie, but for super different reasons. Rare Exports is just, like, actually a good movie. Sint, hilarious. Super stupid. Highly recommend it. It's very funny. The lore makes no sense. Incomprehensible movie. Hilarious. The Saint is known for traveling through snowstorms at night, leaving strange artifacts on the doorstep of homeowners. Often, the Saint's arrival is followed shortly after by the Sinner. The acceptance of the artifacts granted by the Saint by bringing them within one's home can often result in the gift receiver experiencing great fortune and luck for a span of 30 years. After the 30-year period... This is a reference to that movie. The Saint will return to collect their due. It is not advised to accept these gifts. I'm going insane. This is a reference to Sint. It has to be. Because there's a thing... Like, 30 years is a specific... Okay, never mind. My family watched Rare Exports and had... Man, that would be cool if they did the thing they did the thing event happen at least 3 times. Listen... Rare Exports is a good movie. Sint is a funny movie. It's a good one. Watch it.
Do it.
While the Saint cannot be prevented from delivering their gifts, homeowners can simply remove the gift from their doorstep and burn them outside to prevent accidental acceptance. It is, however, highly advised to wait until morning after the following day to remove these gifts. Alright, Krampus. What's up? Also, Krampus? Unironically a good movie.
Yeah, it is.
I saw that movie in theaters with a friend. We went exclusively because we thought the movie was going to be, like, hilarious dog shit. Genuinely good movie. Actually,
that was like...
really...
Well, me and you had that experience recently when we watched that, like, found footage horror movie about the TikTok couple.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, this movie's probably gonna be bad, and this ended up being a pretty good found footage horror movie.
Yeah. Sometimes you go into a movie expecting it to be hilarious, absolute dog shit, because I love to consume terrible content, and sometimes it's just actually good. Sometimes that
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah,
It's Krampus,
sometimes. Hey, Krampus. Yeah, it's Krampus, alright.
That's the sound of a guy coming to fucking put you in a sack.
That is the sound of Krampus in another room.
The Sinner is a large bipedal goat-like creature known for breaking into homes and devouring human children, usually arriving after a snowstorm has passed. Homeowners often report the sound of chains and hooves, broken doors or windows, and missing children. The Sinner is highly dangerous to human children that cross its path. It is known to ravenously attempt to devour them on sight. Human adults are too large to eat, are not usually at risk, unless they attempt to come between the Sinner and its feast. The Sinner will not enter the homes of those with a gift from the saint at their doorstep. As such, it is highly advised not to remove these gifts in the night of a snowstorm. The Sinner will continue to move from home to home until it has successfully fed. Poor Whitaker on hold for half an hour. He's fine. He doesn't have anything going on. What?
Whitaker.
Whites are misshapen former humans that have been exposed to the effects of the hunt. Coming in a variety of unfortunate bodily configurations, whites are known for their wild and unpredictable violent behavior. Homeowners experiencing wits often report sounds of gurgling, coughing, or hacking. Whites are highly dangerous and will attempt to bite or otherwise harm most humans and animals on sight. Their relative speed and strength can wildly vary, though most direct encounters are fatal. The whites generally have very short lifespans and will often perish on their own, usually within 48 hours from medical disadvantages granted to them by their particular bodily configuration. Their more persistent whites can be removed with the use of any nearby sharp implement, licensed firearm, or through pest control. It's white like whites, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm pretty sure your neighbor's child was eaten by a train, so remember to stay cheery, or the twilight will get you.
That's what they get for being godless, I guess.
I guess that's what they get for being godless. I wonder if the locomotive takes you directly to hell, like biblical hell, and that's what's going on.
Probably. Ho ho ho, motherfucker. Hell.
Hell. Hell, hell, hell. Hello.
I have been robbed. Someone broke into my house and completely cleaned out the fridge and cabinets last night. There's wine all over my floors, discarded milk jugs. It's absolutely disgusting. I demand a refund for this useless home security package you people sold me. It's only good for hearing thieves cackle after the fact.
Sounds like you got Yulman.
Please hold.
Yeah. That does sound like Yeomen do like to cackle.
They do like to cackle, because the only other thing that, like, cleans out all your food...
Stolen food is the mayor, yeah.
is the mayor, and the mayor you have to, like, let them in, and they scream outside of your door if you don't.
Yeah.
It's the lads. I think it's the lads.
And they mentioned that, like, their shit was fucked up, and I don't think the mayor, like, fucks up your house.
No, she just eats all your food. I think you have lads. Also, as far as I can understand, you'd rather have the lads than the ogress, so really we've done you a favor.
Yeah.
Because if you don't let the lads fuck up your house, then the ogress comes and steals your children, so... They do love to tee-hee. You cat. Yep. Hello. Hi, Ray.
It's in my cornflakes. It's in the ceiling.
Okay.
It's in my coffee.
Is it a goat?
It's in the wallpaper.
I think it's a goat.
Make it go away. Make this godforsaken demon go away.
It's a goat.
It sounds like a goat.
Please
Sounds like
hold.
you have a Yule goat, friendo. Try not to think about it.
There's nothing about it, and you'll be fine.
Or, like, I think you can give it wheat. Yeah, wheat or straw can be made an appeasement. You've just got, like, a little guy in your walls. You've just got Bephis in your house.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you invite Bephis into your house.
Yeah. And he is never appeased.
Everything is sinking! Please, send help!
Mm-hmm.
Probably a sinkhole.
Please hold.
Probably a house fire?
Probably.
Sounds like a house fire to me. It's the fucking... Sinking foundation? Sinking foundation has structural problems. Can lead to the home becoming damaged. Homeowners experiencing sinkings often report cracks in the walls, uneven floors, or drains not working properly. Sinking foundation... actually, maybe not. I would let Bephis eat my cornflakes. He would. Bephis seems like a handful of dry cereal guy.
Yeah. Look,
Not
I've
even a
always been of the
handful,
opinion...
he just, like, tips the box into his mouth.
Yeah, look, I've always been of the opinion that some cereals are better dry than wet.
It's true. Actually, she might not have sinking foundation on.
Yeah.
Hazardous situation, because sinking foundation is like seems to be like a slow... Could she have a clutch? Highly hazardous to the homes and their inhabitants, and the ground in the center of the formation will gradually sink lower. Okay, so that's not the case. Earthquakes are not on here. It's not an avalanche. I don't...
There's no mention of screaming or wailing, so we're not sure about
I mean,
Warlock.
she's screaming and wailing.
Everything is sinking! Please, send help!
Could be a portal to hell.
Might.
The box too. Doesn't the Warlock cause earthquakes? Oh, maybe. Hold on. Mountain Warlock. Warlocks often... Homeowners affected by mountain warlocks often report echoes, rumbling, shaking, or occasional avalanches. Their earth-shaking incantation can additionally cause severe damage to a home's... So this thing is the closest to an earthquake that we get. Sinking foundation presents severe and mortal danger to both home and inhabitants, as their instability and eventual collapse can cause a wide variety of hazardous situations to those entrapped within. So I don't think...
mention of shaking, though.
Yeah, I don't think it's sinking foundation, because that's like it seems like it's just like a really slow thing that happens over time and eventually just causes enough structural damage that your house falls apart.
Yeah.
And the clutch is a slow descent into hell until you
Yeah.
eventually just like can't leave your house anymore. I'm gonna do a quick look through, but I
Dude,
don't
I
think
can't
there's
remember what the
anything else that
fracture
causes.
hobs did.
Fracture hobs just live in cracks in your walls. Fracture hob. Fracture hobs are a subspecies of hob that are known to cause cracks and fractures in the walls of the home they inhabit. They are physically similar to other hobs in stature and size, with the exception of generally larger, wider hairlocks. They also bear a false face. Fracture hobs are not dangerous on their own, but the fractures and cracks they cause can lead to foundational damage in the home. Like any other hobs, they are capable of metamorphosing. Frozen pipes. The gift tag could be a gift tag. Have you
Yeah.
checked for sticks and small dolls? Could be a house fire. We can never discount a good house fire. Locomotive. The locomotive does cause rumbling, but I don't think it's like this woman is dying. Neighbor's doorway. It's not a neighbor's doorway. It is not a rent-lowering perchta. I don't think it's an ogress.
Raccoon.
Could be a raccoon. The Saint, Sinking Foundation, the Sinner, Snow Golem, Time Wasp, Troll, Warlock Remnant. This is just, you have like a guy in your house. A Warlock Remnant is a residue. While hostile presence are mere echoes of their former selves and are generally harmless. Yeah, that's just, you just have a ghost in your house at that point. Wine Sprite, Wood Secretions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with Mountain Warlock. Could be an avalanche again. But I think if it
Yeah.
was an avalanche,
But
uh,
mention the avalanche.
yeah, I think she'd be less concerned with shaking and more concerned. Oh, but there is a sound. Avalanches are large quantities of rapidly moving snow, usually occurring on steep slopes. Homeowners will report shaking, thunderous sounds coming from above, or high or sudden burial. Let's.
There you go, Yuletide merriment. Yeah.
Everything is sinking! Please, send help!
It could
Kind
be
of
an
just sounds
avalanche.
like thing is, to me, it just kind of sounds like a house collapsing.
Yeah. Because we get a sound in the background, but the sound in the background is not the shrieking and chanting of a mountain beast.
Everything is sinking! Please, send help!
I guess
I think it's
we
just an
wouldn't be able
avalanche.
to. I guess, but the thing is, I don't think we'll be able to hear the chanting of the mountain warlock. We don't know the range of his incantations.
That's true. I mean, the implication is that it's pretty fucking loud because people. Because, like, he's up in the mountains and people, like, just, like, near the mountains get warlocked upon them.
True.
It's just an avalanche.
Maybe.
Everything is sinking! Please, send help!
I think she's just experiencing an avalanche.
Might be an avalanche.
Could be a house fire.
Could be a house fire.
I'm gonna say avalanche. Yeah. Alright, good luck, lady. Hope it's not a warlock. Honestly, even if it is a warlock, I feel like the solution to a warlock and an avalanche are the same, and that's to get the fuck away from there.
Yeah.
Also,
Just
the
tell him to,
warlock
just
causes
go.
avalanches, and the solution to a warlock seems to be to just not fucking go near the warlock.
There seems to be a lot of avalanches happening, so I'm wondering if a lot of these avalanches are being caused by a warlock, and we're just not getting the full picture.
Yeah, I think there might be a warlock, but we're just, like, not being told that there's a warlock.
Hudson here.
What's up,
Pay
Hudson?
attention. I've got word from the boys that the Mouse King was last seen wearing a disguise.
Okay.
I repeat, the Mouse King has gone incognito. Be on the lookout for any conspicuous individuals of a rodent-adjacent variety. Hudson out.
I don't know what that means,
Okay.
Hudson.
Well, I think it means you gotta be ready to pay attention and do your goddamn job.
I guess we're looking for a mouse king. Hello, Dorothy?
Hey, I think some kind of wild animal's in my house. Our poor wooden floors are scratched to hell and back, and there's a bunch of sap and needles and stuff littered around the place. Please, could you send somebody over to find this thing and get it the hell out of my place? Hey, sit quiet, boy. Sit down, hey!
Oh, you've got a bell snickle. It's gonna fucking eat your dog.
Yeah.
Just have needles. The dog is freaking out. I do think it's a bell snickle, because
Yeah, it sounds like a bell snickle.
The two things that sap and needle are the bell snickle and the pine sprites, and the pine sprites don't really seem to do any damage to your house. They just live in the tree.
Yeah.
And they also don't bother pets.
Yeah, they mind their own business unless you fuck with the tree.
Please hold.
Let's see, does the pine sprite mention... And you can and should eat the berries, apparently. Your behavior can turn hazardous if the home is disturbed. Find pine needles and sap in strange places. Our poor wooden floors are scratched to hell and back, which is, I
pine
think,
sprites.
definitely a bell snickle, because they fuck up your... And scratch marks on the floor. Yeah. You've got a weird little guy.
Well, do they leave pine everywhere?
Yes.
You
Bell
picked
snickle.
animation. You picked animation.
I didn't pick anything.
Ah.
The bell snickle is a human-shaped pine-based life form. Bell snickle. Boop. Don't let your dog near it. It'll eat your dog. Bye. Good luck. Remember to keep your cheer levels high, or the twilight will fucking kill us all.
Get ya.
I think maybe we'll do a house fire run where we let the twilight kill us.
Joined some kind of cult.
Good.
He's not acting like himself lately, and I found what looked like satanic symbols in the attic, along with what looked like a scarecrow in the center.
Ah, you've got Hans. I see you've met Hans.
Please hold.
Hans is a nice guy.
Such as the appearance of strange markings, the faint sound of rustling, or the occupants suddenly behaving abnormally. Debauchery and arson. Yeah, you've got a Hans. There you go.
Wait, it could be wait. Somebody in chat said it could be the old lady.
The old lady? The gift tag?
She makes scarecrow perch.
But Perchta specifically inhabits, like...
Maybe check the Perchta tag first.
Well, I don't think it's Perchta, because Perchta, like, murders you and then turns you into a scarecrow. Because she doesn't want other creatures coming into the house, and also she will only come into your house if you live in absolute fucking squalor. Where she is describing what sounds more like a possession, which is Hans's deal. Perchta is a large humanoid creature that vaguely resembles an elderly human woman. She enters homes full of refuse, chaos, and filth. Nightly sounds of clattering and shed skin on the floor. Perchta is incredibly dangerous to the homeowners, will often utilize nearby humans to make scarecrows to keep pests at bay. Perchta cannot... I think it's Hans. Because Hans, like, possesses you. While Hans does not directly harm those that cross his path, Hans can negatively impact the lives of homeowners should he complete the process of occupation. Occupied human adults may commit acts they do not condone, including more hazardous behavior such as murder, debauchery, and arson. Homes occupied by Hans commonly suffer symptoms such as the appearance of strange markings, the faint sounds of rustling, or occupants suddenly behaving abnormally. I think he's joined a cult. He's not acting like himself. I found what looked like satanic symbols in the attic, along with what looks like a scarecrow in the center, which I think would be Hans?
Sounds like Hans to me.
Sounds like Hans. I think you might need, like, an exorcist or something. There you go. Your husband is probably worshipping Hans.
Yeah.
Goodbye. Good luck. Now you're good. You're good, Honor Spell. We're engaging with the content. And Perchta does
honestly,
make scarecrows.
Listen, if
But Hans
your
is a scarecrow.
if your significant other has a hobby, then you should support that.
That's true.
That's a good thing to support. And she's being whacked for being weird about that.
That's true.
Our house is falling apart.
Okay.
The floorboards are cracking, the doors aren't closing properly, and nothing is draining anymore. Something very strange is happening, and I suspect it has something to do with my neighbor's renovation project. I've been seeing people hauling around giant rocks all week. Who knows if they damaged something on my property?
Please
Could it be
hold.
the rock that ambiently fucks up your house?
I don't think so, because the rock that ambiently fucks up your house is a clutch, which is essentially a giant fey circle that slowly donks your house into hell. But maybe, actually, because it doesn't... Okay. Clutch are large circular stone formations known to appear around homes during the winter. Homeowners with clutch often report clear skies and a feeling of instability and sinking. Clutch are highly hazardous to homes and their inhabitants, as the ground in the center of the formation will gradually sink lower until a deep pit is formed, damaging a home's foundation in the process and preventing the homeowner from leaving. Homeowners wishing to prevent damage to their homes are advised to seek the aid of the ones conducting the clutch bring either an offering of gold or their firstborn child. If no negotiation is possible, it is advised to vacate the home. Could be a clutch. Their home, maybe their neighbors are clutching them.
Yeah.
Some people hauling around giant rocks all week. Who knows? The thing... There's nothing there about the drainage issue that feels important. I think the drainage issue is just part of the the structural damage of the house? Because I feel like she's got, it's either because if we look at sinking foundation, homeowners experience sinking foundation often report cracks in walls or ceilings, uneven floors, or drains not working properly. So she either has sinking foundation and the rocks have nothing to do with anything, or she's getting clutched. That's the thing. Clutches are made by people. If your house sinks, your pipes get fucked up. Yeah. So, I feel like it's gotta be a clutch. But, like, dwarves make things hot. That's true. It does say to talk to the conductors of a clutch, which does imply that there is someone clutching you for whatever reason.
And it sounds, and she said it was her neighbors who are moving the rocks around. And so her neighbors might be clutching her because she might be a narc.
Something to do with my neighbor's renovation project.
Maybe her neighbors are trying to build a totally cool basement under their house, and then somebody, like, they were making TikToks about it, and somebody called city council, and they had to stop.
Jesus. That's another thing. I would have also thought that the conductor of a clutch would be the Fae. That's like the thing, is I'm not sure if
your neighbor could be a Fae.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like we would not have mentioned the giant rocks, because this is one of those things. There are a bunch of things on this list where it's like there's the very normal explanation, and then there's like the fucked up explanation. Like, a clutch and sinking foundation look exactly the same. The only difference is the rocks are like part of a ritual that is destroying your home.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with the warlock and the avalanche. The warlock causes avalanches, but avalanches can also be happening by themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, to me it feels like it got to be clutches, because the giant rocks are the keywords here, right?
Yeah, like, that's the primary difference between a clutch and just your house is sinking into the ground.
Yeah.
It could be a house fire.
Damaging a home's foundation. The process, preventing homers, wishing to prevent damage to home, or advise seek aid of the ones conducting the clutch, bring either an offer of gold or their firstborn job negotiations, or possible advice vacate. Okay. Yeah, it feels like it'd have to be.
Well, because also, it is Criminy Hotline. Hello, Bryn. We're doing the Crimis DLC.
And it does feel like who knows? Her neighbor, for all we know, might be Dorcha.
That's true.
And she might have narked on, for all we know, she might have narked on Dorcha to the HOA because Dorcha wanted to work on his car and on his driveway. But then she said, "Hey, HOA, I don't like looking at Dorcha doing an oil change in his driveway. Can you tell him that he has to do it inside his garage?" And Dorcha's like, "I don't got enough room in my garage. This sucks ass." And then HOA says, "All you gotta do is we're gonna fine you $500, Dorcha." Dorcha says, "Fuck you. I'm gonna clutch your house." Anyways, I think it's a clutch.
Yeah, I think it has to be a clutch, because also this game is not, like, really that misleading. Like, they don't give you, it doesn't really try very hard to trick you into being like, we red herringed you with the renovation project. Is that the Fae are all around us in ways normal people don't realize. Yeah, that's true. Hey, she could be beefing with the Fae Prince, the HOA. is the worst thing on any list. That's true. Alright. It's probably a clutch. We'll go with clutch, because the rocks were mentioned, and historically this game doesn't really try to, like, trick you that often.
Seems like it was a clutch. Your cheer levels are still very high.
My cheer levels are fine. Hello, Georgia.
Someone stole our competition out from under us. I know it's those no-good Derricksons. They've always been jealous of us taking the annual Grand Gingerbread Master Award. Oh, rather than improve their own skills, they decided to break into our home last night and steal our post office. I found poor little postman Peter collapsing pieces on the floor, right next to a big hole with the burned remains of our post office inside. The police won't do anything. Can you come and perform a citizen's arrest?
Is this person a mouse?
Might be a mouse.
I think this person is a mouse.
But I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
It sounds like a voice I would do. Mouse confirmed.
Yeah.
Mouse confirmed. Passed Bryn test. Mouse confirmed. Vermin coded.
Yeah, someone sold a gingerbread house, as far as I can tell. I think it was like a gingerbread house competition, and probably make like a whole gingerbread town. And somebody fucked up the post office in there, and that's why she's upset. But also, it is very clearly like a guy doing like a fake old woman voice, you know.
Could be a house
So I don't know. But
right.
here's the thing: we know that the Mouse King doesn't sound like a guy. We know he sounds like a mouse.
Well, but we also know that the Mouse King is wearing a disguise? Question mark.
Yeah, but
the
Mouse King may be wearing a disguise, but we also know the Mouse King will coordinate and shit. So who?
Someone stole our competition out from under us. We know it's those no-good Derricksons. They've always been jealous of us taking the annual Grand Gingerbread Master Award. Okay. Rather than improve their own skills, they've decided to break into our home last night and steal our post office. The post office made of gingerbread, I assume. I found our poor little postman Peter collapsed in pieces on the floor in the yard right next to a big hole with the burned remains of our post office inside. The police won't do anything. Can you perform a citizen's arrest?
Mouse King can't talk. What if animation, says Deary King.
Yeah, but I don't think Oh, it could be an animation, because I think animations are like things other people do to you. Do we think the Mouse King is crafty enough to pull off a Mrs. Doubtfire? I don't know. The Mouse King is... I suspect that the Mouse King might be the guy from the first game, or from like the base game / first game, who is like trying to contact you to warn you that you're working with the Fae, but also they've turned him into a mouse. Chat raises a good point. It could be a house fire.
It could be a house fire. It is true. A house fire would do this. Well, it is interesting that the gingerbread was like the gingerbread man was ripped in half next to a flaming hole outside.
Yeah.
This sounds like some symbolic bullshit.
A big hole. We found our little postman Peter collapsed in pieces on the floor in the yard right next to a big hole that with the burned remains of our post office inside. So someone broke into your house, stole your gingerbread post office, burned it outside of your home. Okay, I'm gonna put you on hold. Let's see the animation. Because it could be, actually. Animations are miniature humanoid figures such as doll, puppets, marionettes, that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with animations most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night and missing or stolen household objects. Animations are usually not directly dangerous to humans and will ignore them entirely as they go about their business, but their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially dangerous parties. Most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function, and no further action is needed. Yeah, so someone will like animate something that is will animate a thing that is in your house and fuck up your own home from inside.
Yeah.
So they animated Postman Peter and had him destroy his own gingerbread house. Can one gingerbread man drag a whole gingerbread post office outside of the house? That's a good question. And can it animate food? Does a gingerbread man count as a puppet? There's a lot of questions going on. Most animates will depart
Yeah.
on their own after completing their intended function. If an animation persists for more than a few days in a single location, it may be a sign of more dangerous activity. So she's either a mouse or someone is trying to sabotage her.
I can imagine there's like the postman might have animated and just fucking done himself in.
Maybe she made very realistic gingerbread people. Is the postman a gingerbread person, or is he like a little
I'd
toy?
imagine so. If it's a if he is working at a gingerbread post office, why wouldn't he be a gingerbread postman?
Collapsed in pieces on the floor in the yard right next to a big hole with the burned remains of the post office. So, Postman Pete, presumably a gingerbread man, was animated by someone who is trying to sabotage this old woman's gingerbread competition, and he dragged the gingerbread house outside, dug a hole, set the house on fire, and then collapsed because he finished what he was supposed to do. Most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function, which would be to destroy this gingerbread house.
Yeah, he could have literally just been, I want the gingerbread house to sneak out so I can then destroy it.
Wow. It's the one competition under us. I know it's those no good Derricksons. They've always been jealous of us taking the annuals. Rather than improve their skills, they decided to break into our house last night and steal our post office. I found our poor little postman Pete. I think it's an animation.
It's the only one that makes sense because there's nothing else that seems like it could, other than a guy literally sneaking in and yoinking it. Because I don't think there's any, because everything else is super destructive that would have like destroyed it, the entire thing. Like the lads would have fucking just eaten the entire town.
The lads would have eaten everything, and destroyed her whole house. And there's not a lot of other things that just like steal. And also, like, it didn't just, like, steal a thing. It, like, took it outside and destroyed it. And then Postman Pete's collapsed remains is, like... That's animation activity, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess someone placed a curse on you? Goodbye.
Seemed like it worked.
Good luck. Okay. That's probably fine. What are bed teeth again? Bed teeth are not directly harmful to most humans. Given their brief sleeping schedule. Hey, Wade.
I'm not sure who else to call about this, but, something very weird is going on in our neighborhood. Some strange man in a large trench coat and Halloween mask is going around ringing neighbors' doors carrying some kind of paper or notes. He hasn't come to my house yet, but I'm very afraid of what they might be up to. Pepper! Pepper! Pepper, stop scratching the door. He's going to think we're home.
I think that's the Mouse King.
You think that's the Mouse King? Oh yeah, because the cat's pissed.
Cat's pissed, and it's a guy in a fucking trench coat in Halloween mask, and he's passing around notes.
Carrying some kind of paper or note. I'm not sure what to call about this. Something very weird is going on. Some strange man in a large... So it could be just like a million rats in a trench coat.
Yeah.
And a Halloween mask is going around ringing neighbors' doors, carrying some kind of paper or note. It hasn't come to my house yet, but I'm afraid... So it is something that comes up to your door. The cat knows he's unionizing. Yeah, it's gotta be the Mouse King.
Fucking get his ass.
It's gotta be the Mouse King. Because, like, the
That
other
fucking cat
options
knows.
are,
Please
like, the Saint.
Remember when they
who does
hired
not
the
ring the
cat to
doorbell.
get his ass last time?
Yeah, they did. They did bring a cat into the office to murder that man.
Failed last time, not this time though. Happy holidays, motherfucker.
The fucking cat is being mailed to your location. Because nothing else that, like, comes up to your door, like, cares to give you a note. And it's just, like, a guy in a trench coat.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay. There you go.
Get him.
Get him. Nuke that man from orbit.
Get his ass.
Get that fucker. Get that motherfucker. It's either that or the Saint, and it's not the Saint, so I don't think the Saint rings your doorbell and tries to talk to you. I think he just leaves a monstrosity at your door. Hello. What's up, Porter?
I need you to send out someone to change out our locks. My mother-in-law has finally gone far enough, and I've had it with her. I don't know how, but I think she's managed to get a copy of my key to come in and leave these creepy little dolls for my kids at night.
Uh-oh.
It's the
I
gift tag.
saw that old bag myself on the
Jesus.
security camera. It's a bit fuzzy, but I can make out those crony old arms of hers.
Jesus, dude.
Ooh.
Please hold.
Anyway, it's a gift tag.
Yeah,
Be
that's
nice
a
to
gift
her.
tag.
She just wants to Merry Christmas you. She's nice. She's your friend. Yeah, he hates that woman. Oh my god. We did it.
Got him. Mouse King is dead.
Mouse King
Nuked
got
from
fucking
orbit.
nuked. Fucking murdered. Chat, nuke that guy. Yeah, she just wants to show you a cool stick. Twilight observation. Phenomenon sighted across all northern territories. At approximately
It seems to have
600
slowed down a
hours.
little, so that's good.
Currently feeding. Increased levels of cheer spreading is highly advised. Okay. Hey, Rodney. Hey, what are you doing for Christmas, dog? Unfortunately, we both know why. I'm sorry this always falls on your plate, Becca, especially in the extra madness going on with pest control this year. Today's gonna be a rough one. Here's hoping to see you tomorrow, dude. We all have you to thank for the past year. Oh, God. Alright, what's the last day gonna be?
It'll be fine.
Time for our daily Twilight update. Yeah.
Yeah.
After this, we'll do a house fire run just for fun, just to
House
see
fire
what
run.
happens when the Twilight kills us. Clock in. So is it like Rebecca's job to be like to save everyone from the fucking Twilight?
Yeah. Well, it was gonna be like last time where it was like, where it's like a quiz.
Yeah. We're gonna find out, I guess. Hey, Hudson.
Hudson here. We almost had him, but that little royal pain has given us the slip.
You son of a
He was
bitch,
last
Hudson.
seen hightailing it towards the head office with his swarm in tow. I repeat, you have a whole gaggle of mice coming your way. My boys are coming in to break the walls down. We're gonna seize the king no matter what. Tell your buddies up at IT they're gonna have plenty of work ahead of them tomorrow. That's how it has to be. Hudson out.
Thanks, Hudson.
You had one fucking job.
New entries. You're lying. There are no new entries. Hello.
Greetings, Rebecca. I'm certain that you've seen the skies today. The light's gaze has fallen upon us. I'm calling to wish you and the rest of the caller response team the best of fortunes. I know I need not remind thee that this day is one of great import, and is to be treated with the utmost gravity. Spread much merriment, and cheer to all you can, and I hope to see you all on the morrow.
Thanks, Rebecca.
Thanks. Thanks.
Are you sure there isn't any more?
I don't see anything new. The mayor.
Huh.
Some Christmas-hating hooligan has broken into our house. I heard them fiddling around last night with God knows what and came downstairs to find they disappeared. They even drank all the milk we left out for Santa. Thankfully, my kids are none the wiser.
Christmas-hating hooligans broke into our house and heard them fooling around last night.
Oh, that might be a hob. They like the cream.
Yeah, I think that might be a hob.
That's good.
Please
It's gonna
hold.
clean your shit.
Is it a common hob? Common hob. Hobs cannot be compelled to leave on their own once nested at home. Instead, one should... Yeah, I think you just have a hob. Intensely consume dust. Hobs are not dangerous. Broke into our house. Fiddling around last night. They have no false face. Yeah, it's gotta be a common hob?
Yeah. It's gotta be, because I don't think they'd leave the milk and cookies inside the desk.
No, and the desk hobs also, I think, eat crumbs.
Yeah.
Leave breadcrumbs, yeah. Let me check. Is there another hob? Well, it's not these guys. Any kind of cheese. Yeah, it's gotta be a common hob. Because they're the only
The only
ones.
thing I can think of that might have unlocked for you is maybe some of the old entries that were previously unavailable from like the full game might be available now.
Maybe? I don't see the stair slug, though. Oh, unless... No, that doesn't make any sense either.
I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like a common hob to me. They like the cream.
Yeah, it does sound like a common hob. I don't know if common hobs make a lot of noise, but they're like the only thing that's
They do.
like...
Yeah, remember they're noisy.
Oh yeah, they do make noise.
Yeah, see how noise they make?
Alright. Common hob. Keep leaving out milk. They'll clean your house. Common hob. Elves? No. No, it's not elves. The elves give you the plague.
Yeah. Don't trust them. No matter the setting, don't trust elves.
Yeah, we don't want them to metamorphosize. Hey, Dale.
Is it normal for a northern lights to show up in broad daylight for us folks in Texas?
Oh, that's the
The
Twilight.
sky's been looking real
Yeah.
strange all day. Could a power plant be leaking nearby or something? Looks like the sky went all radioactive, if you know what I mean.
You might want to stay inside and just not feel fear for a little
Please hold.
Yeah, just man, just like turn on like your favorite Christmas movie, get some nog in
bit.
you.
Yeah. Just like don't feel fear. Whatever you're up to. Whatever it is, just
Have you
don't.
considered rolling a cat?
That is true. Could roll a cat. Yeah, that's just the Twilight. That's just the all-encompassing doom. Hello.
Oh, that's weird.
They tried taking
Hi,
my
Stella.
baby!
Okay.
I boarded everything up, but I think I made them mad. I hear something coming. Something coming from the mountains.
Ah,
Listen to this.
that's an ogress.
You have to help me!
I think that's an ogress
Please hold.
coming for you.
That sounds like an ogress.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. I see.
Oh, the Rat King, the Mouse King, he's getting us.
He's getting us! He's chewing on the fucking wires! So this is what it is. Instead of it being like the test, it's like, okay, you have to do like rapid fire, get everything, or at least most things correct so the cheer doesn't go too far down so it doesn't cause the literal apocalypse. The mice!
You had one fucking job, man, and you couldn't kill that guy from
like
orbit.
put the sniper dot directly on his head and you couldn't fucking fire the laser.
Oh, it's all of them.
Yeah.
What the fuck's a night gnome?
Night gnomes, they like watch you while you sleep and breathe really heavy.
Huh.
There's a nudist in our neighborhood. I contacted the authorities about this pervert crisis, but they told me to call you instead.
Sounds like a
Last
wool cat.
night, I saw my neighbor
Yeah.
darting through the neighborhood completely in the nude. The pervert looked like he was terrified of being caught, as he's right to be. I need you to send someone over to arrest this nuisance right
Nah, he's
now.
correct.
Yeah, he's right.
He's actually
Please
correct.
hold.
He's saving your life as we speak.
So the mice are trying to cause the apocalypse.
Sounds like it. Either the mice are trying to
We're
cause the
right.
apocalypse, or these are like two separate things that are happening at the same time, and the mice are just going to incidentally cause the apocalypse.
Yeah.
But the mice are all
They're
people
fucking
who
it
used
up.
to work here, so they all should know about the
Oh,
Twilight.
thank God you answered.
They're just
I
spiteful.
don't know how long we have before the power goes out again, but please, you have to send somebody out here. I'm at 451 Grover Lane. The storm is bad. It's really, really bad.
Oh, no.
And my mom got caught in a storm on her
Oh,
walk.
Oh,
she's
it's
gone.
the hunt.
She's in pain. I didn't know who else to call. What do I do?
Try not to die, I guess.
Please hold.
Well, does he want the hunt or the white?
I think he wants the hunt.
Yeah.
Because the white are like...
Yeah,
they're
the
gonna
white, I
kill
think.
you. They're like
Yeah, I think
creatures...
Yeah, and it doesn't sound like his mom is a white yet.
She
It
will
sounds
be.
like the hunt. Yeah, she
Uh,
will be, but she's not one yet.
I think the white would be like, we had a weird snowstorm and now my neighbors are trying to murder me.
Yeah.
Anyway, try not to die. Good luck. Good luck experiencing 28 days later. Bye.
Bye, bitch.
Bye.
Larry, you better be getting that fucking mouse out of the goddamn walls right now. I swear to God.
Right. Hudson, fucking get that goddamn mouse. I
You
think
get that
Poppy-
goddamn mouse.
Poppy would enjoy working. Would enjoy this
She
job,
would.
I think. She'd like it.
This would be fulfilling. But she would refuse to
We
kill the
need
mouse.
help. I think we're caught in an avalanche. I don't know what to do. Everything is
I can hear the
shaking.
chanting. You can hear the chanting in the
Please
background.
hold.
Is this like the one time it's
We
actually
need
a
help.
warlock?
I think we're caught in an avalanche. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah.
to do. Everything is shaking.
You know what that is? It's
It is.
Mountain Warlock.
It is the one time an avalanche has been a mountain warlock.
So
Either
this
way,
one is fine. I think this mountain warlock has been the cause of all the avalanches
I'm
that we
pretty
finally found the
sure-
source.
I'm pretty sure it has been a mountain warlock the entire time, but everyone
We
has
finally
just been
found
like.
the source of it all.
But like an avalanche is a more pressing problem than a loud chanting man.
Hey, yeah, there's something real strange happening outside our house. The sky looks all green, and
Yeah. Look, we're handling it.
Yeah, we're working on it, buddy. We're working
Please
on it.
hold.
Just don't go. Just don't feel fear. If you refuse to be afraid of it, it probably can't get you. Good luck.
Good luck, have fun, roll a cat. Roll a cat, throw a stick of dynamite at the Mouse King.
Yeah, if you see the Mouse King, kill him on sight. Apparently our own guys can't do that.
Yeah.
There's someone trying to spy on my son Richie and I.
Right.
Just the other night, while it was raging outside, some prankster with a death wish came to our door and just absolutely hammered on it and left before I could answer. This kid left some kind of weird-looking orb on our porch, so I punted it into the trash.
Oh,
Probably
no.
some kind of spy camera to
Oh,
case the joint
man.
with.
First off, that's an incredibly paranoid thought to have. Second, you
Please
shouldn't have done
hold.
that. Because now Krampus is going to come and steal your child.
Yeah. It was a team child, and your best hope is that this is movie Krampus. No, that's the Saint.
No, because he's not worried about...
No, you have it. You have the Saint picked.
Yeah, because it is the Saint. The Saint is the
Oh.
one who left the thing on the door.
Oh, okay. I was making sure.
The sinner is not the active problem, but he will be soon. You might want to either go get that orb and just like maybe put it back on your porch, or just don't touch it. I don't know.
Yeah.
You figure it out. I feel like you already
Yeah.
activated the lose condition of this transaction, so good luck.
Yeah. Your best hope here is that you get movie Krampus, because at the very least you're stuck internal Christmas hell,
That's
which
true.
I guess is pretty bad.
And I
but,
think
you know.
movie Krampus only really wants to do anything to you if you refuse to have Christmas joy, so...
Yeah.
Some kind of insane drunk man is in our neighborhood, limping around and trying to bite people. Please send help over. The children can't go outside anymore with this lunatic lurching around and chasing the neighbors while wearing this stupid little reindeer headpiece.
You've
Please
got a fungus. That's a zombie, ma'am.
Yeah.
Antler growths. You'll be fine. Just don't go near it.
That's fine.
That's a zombie. Also, that probably means one of your neighbors has recently died, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a white at first, too, but I was waiting for, like, a mention of either a storm or something else. But the antler growth... The antler growth does make zombies.
Hello? Are the lines still open?
No.
We just spent the night in our bunker during last night's storm, and it sounds like a ghost town out there.
Okay.
It's dead silent, save for the sound of some wandering souls coughing their lungs out. Did the commies drop a deuce on us? Please confirm. Over and out.
So it sounds like you're dealing with whites post the hunt.
Post hunt, yeah.
Please hold.
So, I'm going to assume that the correct answer is the whites, because those are the active threat to him right now.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Wherever they are.
He's not asking about the storm.
Yeah, like, we know that the storm was a hunt, but I'm gonna say whites. I feel like both are technically the correct answer, but I feel like white is the answer that the game is looking for right now.
Yeah. God damn, it's endless.
We're in
What's happened to my
It's
husband?
night 6
I came home from a
of the
trip and...
FNAF.
Oh, God! It's horrible! The police won't do anything. Please, send someone. What kind of sick person would do something like this? There's so much blood. And straw.
Oh,
So much
no.
straw.
He got turned into a doll.
Please hold.
I forget her name, but,
I think she got perched.
yeah, he got perched.
I have to ask you, sir, do you live in absolute filth? Do you live... What is the state of your home? I came home from a trip. Does your husband clean the house? How long were you gone?
If he was on vacation, maybe his husband was like, man, it's time to slop out, pig out, because my husband's on vacation, so I don't gotta, like, I can treat this like a man cave for a while.
There
And
she
he,
is.
like, you know, he did the thing, you know, he poured soda on the floor and
Yeah.
slurped it up with a straw, like, as you
Classic.
do. Yeah. And then Percha was like, oh, straw man time.
My rent-lowering Perchta. There she is. Diversity win. This Perchta victim was gay. Perchta does not discriminate.
It's true.
Our cheer levels are still good,
Yep. Real good, actually.
despite the mice.
Fuck the mice.
Hey, William.
The lights. They're so beautiful.
Oh, motherfuckers.
Yet I feel so empty. So empty.
Can you click on one of the other things? Because the ringtone's back to normal.
Please hold.
Yeah, it's back to normal.
We got our shit back. Nice. Alright. The lights.
I'm assuming that's the Twilight again.
The lights, they're so beautiful. It might... Maybe? The Twilight is a severe existential threat, as long as sufficient feeding. The annual phenomenon is known to diet and fear and suffering. The time spent. It could be the lights, but the lights also don't seem to have any kind of, like... There's no effect. They just, like, they just happen. Whereas this guy is, like, getting got by something.
Maybe.
Avalanche, bed hag, black mold,
Doesn't sound like he's getting sent through time, though.
No, he's definitely not getting time wasped. They're so beautiful, yet I feel so empty.
Have we had anything with frost wisps? I don't even know what frost wisps do.
Frost wisps make you think about your own mortality.
Ah, I see. I don't think that's the case.
Often report shivering sensation, a chill in the air, warm places, chill in the air and otherwise warm places, or sudden lingering thoughts of your own mortality. Yeah, I don't think we're frost wasping. It could be a house fire. House fires do produce lights. What do y'all do other than just, like, murder you? Kobolds are harmless to humans until they are discovered, at which point they will often lash out and violently protect their home, causing injury or even death. If discovered, kobolds will attempt to lure humans into their space by poking their dog-like heads out from behind corners and whimpering. Do not ever enter a kobold's Okay, it's not a kobold. It's probably not a lamp sprite. Lamp sprites don't make you feel sad. It's not Lucy. It's not a mare. Memory wisps? No, memory wisps just like...
Yeah, they zap your brain.
Due to clerical issues, the audio sample provided may be incorrect. This issue will be corrected by the end of the month. Thanks, fam. Mice, Mountain Warlock, the Mouse King. It's not a neighbor's doorway. It's not a night gnome. I don't think it's a night gnome. Night gnomes just like watch you sleep and breathe really heavy. Ogress, Pine Sprite. It's not a Pine Sprite. Pipe Hob. It's not a Pipe Hob. Saint, Sinking, Sugar Wisp, Time Wasp. Trash Gnome Troll. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. I think it might have to be the Twilight. Lamp
Yeah, it
sprites
only
ruin
sounds
your
like the
lamps.
Twilight. Maybe he's experiencing. Maybe his existential dread is just separate from the Twilight. You know, that's just his
that is
own
possible.
business.
It could be the Twilight attempting to eat William since he's not being cheerful. Maybe? Because nothing else does this.
Yeah.
I think it has to be the Twilight? Alright. We'll just go with it. Because there's nothing else that's like a light that makes you sad. Shrug? Just
Shrug.
whatever it is, stop looking at it, honestly. No matter what it is, whether I'm wrong or not, just stop looking at it. Cease gazing into the sun. Okay. We good? Hello?
That one took a while.
Yeah. Hey, Maria.
My Greta! She's gone! The police won't do anything, please! You have to help me find Greta! Last night someone broke into the house and took my baby! By the time I got to her, it was too late! I saw them jump out the window! I think they might have been an escaped prisoner or something! They were carrying chains!
Krampus.
Please
You got
hold.
cramped.
Yeah, that's Krampus.
You got crampoed.
That's
our sinner.
yeah. He likes to do that to guys. He does that to a lot of guys.
He does do that.
Happy holidays.
Does like to take children. I think he was supposed to like to eat them, but he's also the only thing that is like that has chains. Like,
you know, I like it
that.
when tabletop monster manuals just have Krampus in it.
Yeah, just straight up Krampus. It's
Sometimes
really
they just have Krampus, and I like that.
Hey, Becky.
I think there's something wrong with our heating system. We have all the windows open right now because we're just boiling alive.
Oh, that sounds like dwarves.
I've gone to the
You got
basement to
dwarves.
manually turn off
That's
the
dwarves,
heater,
alright.
but somehow it keeps getting turned back on.
Get some
It cranked
mistletoe
up
in
way
there,
too
and
high.
you know.
Please hold.
Yeah,
Could
you
be a
got
house fire.
Could be a house fire. Dwarf time. Dwarf time, dwarf time, dwarf time. You
Dwarf
got
time.
Dwarves. Clattering and banging in the basement. Harmless.
I would have liked it if they were in, like, you know, this game like really stylizes all their guys to look like a lot like the actual like spooky little dudes.
Yeah.
I would have loved if their rendition of dwarves was just like the silly, jolly guys.
Dwarf time, dwarf time. Or a house fire. Could be a house fire.
It's just a picture of Senshi dungeon meshing.
Highly pixelated with lots of film grain.
Yeah.
Hello.
Of course it's hot. He has to cook.
It's coming for us. For all of us.
This is Dorcha.
Please
This is
hold.
Dorcha. Don't worry. Don't look at them. Go roll a cat. Happy holidays.
Yeah, it's just like take a blanket down into your basement and like watch
Have you
a silly
considered
YouTube
making
video.
a frozen coffee? I made frozen coffee today.
Watch a silly
It's
YouTube
pretty
video.
good.
In
Watch
fact,
my
like,
YouTube video.
take a nap, probably.
Yeah.
Just like sleep through the twilight. They really should have just like made a PSA, you know, like an alarm that's like, "Yo, the twilight is coming." Just like don't be afraid of it.
Just don't.
It cannot harm you if you do not fear it. Hey, Hudson.
Hudson here. First off, you're welcome.
Shut
Me
the
and the
fuck
boys
up.
had to make quite a mess to do it, but we finally done it. Yeah, that's right. We got you, Your Majesty.
He's
The rest of
complaining.
them scattered to the winds as soon as we captured their not-so-mighty leader. Spread the good news around the office and maybe call the IT department, some carpenters, and a plumber as soon as you can. Pretty sure that pipe is gonna burst one way or another anyway. Happy Yuletide, season's greetings. Hudson out.
We got him, boys.
Thanks, Hudson. I'm gonna question why you were able to do it the first time, but whatever.
We literally marked that mouse for death, and you could not stop him. Rats in chat! We got him!
Rats in chat, gang.
Let's get some chat rats.
In chat. Chat rats.
Jingle jangle.
You have worked the miracle once again, Rebecca.
Thanks, Carol.
Thanks to you, the Lights Watch has passed over us once again. You are truly a lifesaver. As a friendly reminder, the office Christmas party begins on the morrow, so we had best see you there. May the Yule shine upon thee and be ever merry, Rebecca.
That subtitle is not what she said.
No, that's not what she said.
That's not what she said.
Rats, 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 rats. Aw, hey, Rebecca. There's Carol.
Carol's definitely like a Fey deity or something.
Oh yeah, she's definitely like some kind of high fae. Hey, Hudson.
Hey, Hudson.
I like that Carol is just here with her.
Yo, all these
Big
people
friend.
probably work at the FBC.
Oh, for sure. Hudson's still wearing his shades all Christmas. Yeah, Doug. Oh, they've got a little. That's a hob. They've got a little hob doll.
That's cute. Hope they sell that as a marketable plush.
Rebecca, no! This happened to you last time! We did it! Alright.
They did it.
Yeah, real quick. Let's do a real quick house fire run. Just to have some apocalypse.
Like that has to confirm your DNA. Oh yeah, you have new options.
We do have new options. Add
Oh, you
button
can
to
skip call wait
time.
time. Critical cheer immunity.
Well, we need the cheer. Okay, I think it's this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna turn that option on. Is there anything in my mailbox? Merry Christmas. Alright. That's the credits. Weekly report. Huh? Oh, this is everyone who's on staff. Oh, God. All hands on deck on day 4. Makes sense. These are all the callers, and then it tells you whose answers you got right. Nice. Well, I got bad news. We did it. We're gonna do a house fire run real fast. DNA confirmed. We didn't get any wacky videos. Yeah. Alright, guys. We're gonna cause the apocalypse.
I've been fucking Yuletide holidays or some bullshit. I can't believe that Twilight was just one big house fire.
Oh my god, you're right. It really was just... It was the house fire all along. What the fuck is a house
Yeah.
fire? There it is. Hey, Carol.
It is I, Carol. It is good to have you back in our employ, Rebecca. Thou art a lifesaver every season, and thy yearly return is appreciated as always. I, of course, have no need to tell you how things work here, but I will remind you that we are hosting our annual office Christmas party again the day after Christmas. It would please me to see you there. We're all counting on you, Rebecca.
I wouldn't. I have bad news for this timeline.
Unfortunately, Carol, I have been bought out
Can you
by
send
the
over an
mouse
electrician?
I've been
Our
bought
lights
out by
keep
big
flickering
house
off, and
fire.
we're trying to get our Christmas
Yeah.
tree ready for when our folks arrive.
Please
I am
hold.
choosing to unionize.
Also, I want to see how this deal, because in the base game.
Ah.
Okay,
Whoa!
so it's immediate. Because in the base game, if you get an answer wrong, it doesn't tell you that you got the answer wrong, but a few calls
Here!
later.
I saw it scurrying to the cupboard. It's back for more. Send someone over quickly.
Please
Like,
hold.
when you get an answer wrong in the first game, in the base game, a few calls after that, then the person who called will call back and be like, what the fuck, dude? That's fair. It's true. But in this one, it's just like immediate feedback.
I think some kids are building some forts on our property. I'm looking at a bunch of big tall mounds outside our house, just coming from about every angle. I need someone to come and take these down for me. I do it myself,
it is a mouse
but I'm
fire.
currently recovering from a back injury after slipping on something wet in my living room this morning.
Have you
Please
considered
hold.
it's a house fire? House fire run. I don't know why the house fire is the funniest option to me.
There's a house fire, man. You ever live your life
Hey,
every day on the
Heed
danger
this warning,
side by
Rebecca.
having extremely
You know
flammable
as well as
objects
I
next
the
to
potential
like a
consequences of
quad
failure
port
during this
in your
time.
house?
But perhaps this reminder may serve to further stoke thy fire.
House
Please,
fire?
for all our sakes, answer future calls with careful consideration of the cost we all pay, Rebecca.
No. Listen. Listen, I can't do that.
Is real. I've seen him. I've seen him. I know you people know about things like this. I know what you really do. I have photos. We can get these out in front of the public. The people need to know. Please, help me get this out to the world before it's too late. I
He's
know
not
he's
wrong,
been
right?
tracking me.
Because he says, I've seen him, I know you people know about things like this. Yeah. And then we're gonna send him back a thing that's like, oh, don't worry about that. That's just a weird little guy.
Please
That
hold.
we are very aware of and we know about. Like, the home safety hotline is not a secret. They're just like, as far as I can tell, they're like, a Fae operation pretending to be a home security system for the sake of, like, monitoring otherworldly activity. To make sure that shit, like, and, like, not even completely. To make sure that shit like the Twilight doesn't happen. Because they're like, ah, yes, Dorcha, he is our friend.
Yep. And they like Dorcha. I'm pretty sure Dorcha might be, like, the owner of the home safety hotline based off of, like, the ending of last game.
Oh, maybe. Where the fuck is my house fire?
Like, I'm pretty sure Dorcha might be the CEO or something. House fire. Man, like, I like that it's like a not. I thought it was gonna be like 10% every time, but no, it's like it depends on the severity, I guess.
Start the house fire. She makes it sound like it wasn't a house fire. Carol doesn't know anything. Mice? That's a new call. Oh. Oh, she called back. Because I got her call wrong. Okay, so people do still call back to be like, I'm dying. I'm being murdered in my own home. There's a picture in the office that says our beloved founder, and it's just a photo from the entry of Dorcha. Okay, yeah, so it is Dorcha.
Too weak.
Dorcha. We like Dorcha in this house.
We do
Fucked
like
up that his neighbor's a fucking narc and narc to the HOA about him, but you know.
Well, that's why her house got clotched.
Mm-hmm.
Please hold.
That's what I'm saying. I like that we have no reason to believe this. We made up like a whole ass character for this woman. For all we know, she did nothing.
Yeah,
And
she's
that
just
the
being
neighbors.
menaced by, like, weird neighbors that are like, fuck you in particular.
Yeah.
House fire.
House fire. Just like the hit board game Crossfire. Remember
So
that game,
wonder...
Niko?
No.
Oh.
I wonder if cheer rolls over, like if it's the same 100% cheer.
Are you trying to hide the truth?
It's a house
If you
fire.
won't help me, I'll find someone else.
Good luck, dude.
Is that burning? Oh my
It's a
god,
house
he
fire.
found me. He's here. He's here!
We're always correct about the house fire.
It's a house fire. Have you ever been on fire, dude? Like, come on.
Have you ever
It's
considered that it is a house
Our
fire?
tree still isn't lighting up properly, I'm afraid. The info you sent didn't seem to, work. In fact, the tree actually caught fire, so, I guess we're doing without that this year. Anyway, just thought I'd let you know.
No, I was right. It's a house fire. Is it Carol? No. How did you call back? Should you not just be dead? How did you call back, dude? Alright, anyway, bye. House fires. I can't save him. The house fire took him.
So is the
Hey,
house
Tony.
fires.
So, there's strange noises coming from our basement.
That's a house
I don't
fire.
know what's down there, but I can hear it scurrying around and
The other
making
answers
little
rather than
scratching
house fire,
noises
but then
at night.
again, no house
I
security
don't
agent.
dare go down myself, but my wife said she found little round pellets
Here's what
or
surprised me is your
something
cheer
down there.
goes up sometime.
Does it?
Please hold.
Or maybe I'm just not paying enough attention.
It's a house fire. Oh, wow, that donked it. Quite a bit.
Well, that donked it a good amount.
0% accuracy. You telling me not a single one of these things is a house fire? the option if you don't want it to be a house fire. Round pellets, clear sign of house fire. You're correct. Does my mail change? No.
You have new options?
No, I think it's the same options. I think it's just yelling at me.
Huh. Crazy. They're getting you.
Day one. Okay, so I think it's the same amount. So that does answer my question. If the cheer was like, if it like rolled over, just means 0 problems because we got all the house fires. True. If
Well,
the
we
cheer
did
rolls
learn from
over,
last run.
so I think it just. I do want to test it. I'm gonna answer one thing correctly because I want to see if the cheer levels do go back up. I want to see. Hi, Carol.
Greetings, Rebecca. It is Carol again. There have been reports of some new activity, so we have gone ahead and made some new information available to thee. I pray things are going well thus far. Thou knowest as well as I what is at stake. I do hope to see thee soon, Rebecca.
House fires. This is like we're still living in the timeline where like fire departments were like privately owned companies or bought out by insurance.
Our windows. I fear there's a terrible draft coming in, and I wouldn't
So they
want
were like
anyone
paid
at my
per
second
fire
family
that
gathering
was put out?
to catch a cold.
Yeah.
I'm hosting at least 20 additional family members, and I need this place locked tight for their sakes. I've already caught something dreadful during our last hosted function, and I don't intend for it to happen again.
Alright.
Please hold.
You get to be my test. You're gonna be the one person who survives this day. You get to see.
The elves coming.
You actually get to, like, you're gonna be allowed to see your death approaching. Okay, so the cheer levels don't go up. Alright, that answers my question about how this game works. Hey, Tony.
Hard mode.
This packet you sent doesn't make
Anyways,
any sense,
Tony,
and there is
I
still
curse
something in our
you.
basement. I'm calling Papa Paul's pest control from
Big
now on.
house fires.
Watch out for those house fires.
They got inside. They're coming for me.
Oh, these are people calling from yesterday.
Help. Please.
Bye. Hey, Charlie.
Oh, God, I'm dead. I'm dead and I'm only 33. Please say I
I'm
can
curious
change
about
this.
Papa Paul's.
Please say I can change it.
Please hold.
Here's the question. Can Papa Paul's pest control stop a house fire? House fire. Bye. Yeah, it's one of those freezing house fires. Ooh. So you just get to get questions wrong throughout the entire game until it hits 0, I suggest.
Heed this warning,
Yeah.
Rebecca. You know as well as I the potential consequences of failure during this
House
time.
fires.
But perhaps this reminder
Fires.
may serve to further stoke that
Carol.
fire. Please, for all our
Carol.
sakes, answer future calls
There's a lot
with
of
careful
house fires
consideration of the
happening.
cost we all pay,
Carol.
Rebecca.
Carol, I could be saving so many people from house fires right now.
You're just taking all the time
There's some
away.
kind of dying animal in our yard. Can you send someone out to put it out of its misery? It's been screaming like hell for the past hour, and I'm far too squeamish to go look at it or touch it myself. My son is only 10 years old, and he's very worried about the poor thing, so please hurry.
Please hold.
Spell, it's fine. We helped these people in a different timeline. There's a different timeline that we just did where everything is fine and nobody died and nothing happened. In this timeline, we're bought out by Big House Fire.
Yeah. And potentially the Mouse King, who is a subsidiary of Big House Fire, I'm assuming. Oh, that did a hefty punch.
Wow, she really hates the mayor.
Yeah.
Right.
Ugh, I think Betty's cat is on the
Oh,
prowl.
you deserve the
I
house
need
fire.
someone to come put that
You
beast
do.
down. First, Betty doesn't show up to the PTA meeting this week, and now it seems her cat is on the loose
The
again,
red
leaving
nose
its
is
disgusting
a
feet full of
fungus
feathers
growth
behind on
that
neighbors'
grows out of
porches.
your face.
Yeah, it's like a fungal infection, and it grows a little red fungus, and then it goes away.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Just don't fuck with it.
Please hold.
It's like it's like a rash. Just don't pick at it.
Goodness. And it's just like kind of irritating while you have it, and then it goes away on its own.
Yeah.
Anyway, Holly, I think you have a house fire.
Yeah, you have a house fire. Maybe click back on the house fire because that image might gross some people out. When you have the chance.
It's too late.
When you have the chance.
Why did you send me this? What does this mean? Am I still going to die?
Oh, you're
Am
the guy.
I still going to die? Oh, God!
I mean, you were
My
gonna die
birthday's next
regardless.
week. I'll change! I swear I'll change!
Oh. Yeah, you're fine.
You only had a week? Ah, you're fucked.
He's fine.
I think there's some kind of mold problem in our house. I keep finding
Hey,
this
Rhonda.
nasty kind
Hey,
of
Rhonda.
thick slime residue near the air vent, and I think it's scaring the pets. Our poor cat hasn't wanted to come back inside yet, so I need this fixed as soon as
And
possible.
died in a house fire. It's just a
Please
dog.
hold.
Where's the dog?
It's just a little dog. Where's my house fire? We're doing house fire percent.
Click on raccoon, quickly. There you go. It's a cute little raccoon. There you go.
It's just a little guy.
It's in my house. My son let it inside the house, and now it's drinking and eating everything.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's literally harmless.
no, put that down.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Oh my God, I think there's an avalanche outside!
Oh,
I'll
I
go
don't
straight
think so.
below the mountain! Please send someone over before it's too late!
Please
Have you
hold.
considered that it's actually a house fire?
That doesn't sound like an avalanche to me, sir. It sounds like a common house fire, actually. Many might confuse this with an avalanche, I understand, but
Many such cases where avalanches have been confused with a house fire.
the raccoon's having a good time, though.
He's a little guy. Why'd you call back? That still sounds like a house fire to me, honestly.
Yeah. Indistinguishable, honestly.
Hey, Sam.
The doctors told me to call here. I think I caught some kind of dog disease. My neighbor's freak dog sneezed on me or something, and now it's growing on me. I can feel it underneath my skin, this horrid little bump forming. It's hurting very badly. Please, can you tell me what to do?
Please hold.
I've seen this before. It's a house fire.
It's pretty common in these parts, actually.
They can be microscopic, you see.
Microscopic and under the skin.
Yeah,
You've caught a contagious house fire, sir?
sir. the house fire is best to not be messed with.
Just put some ointment on it, the house fire will go out.
Yes, I called earlier about sending someone to deal with that ravenous creature Betty calls her pet, and your people just sent me a bunch of useless garbage.
I'm
Now
the house fires.
Hang on a moment. Please go away. I'm talking.
She deserved it. Let's
She
be
did.
honest.
She did.
Someone is coming into my home. Your security cameras broke on me, so I can't see who it is. I can hear their shoes squeaking or something in the footage when they came in to steal my Santa outfit. Do you have some kind of policy compensating your customers
Like
for selling them
from that
faulty
image to
equipment?
me, it literally sounded like they just like picked her up and then went woo.
Yeah,
Please
they're gone.
hold.
Alright, sir. It seems like you have a house fire? They're very sneaky.
They are.
They are known to break into your home.
Yeah, you're reached critical cheer.
I have reached critical cheer. Now the question is,
Any punishment I am able to mete out pales in comparison to what will now transpire. Return to thy home and enjoy the last few precious moments of this fertile earth while it remains. Farewell, Rebecca.
nah, it's fine. It's just a house fire.
Bye, Carol. Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas!
Reports are
All
coming in
around.
of strange green lights appearing in the sky.
Are panicking as the lights approach.
Extreme weather conditions across.
No.
Good ending. Cheer levels are critical. We are at critical cheer.
What?
Oh, okay. Was this like a game over? Okay.
Okay, so it restarts at the start of the day.
Okay. Sweet. I love Christmas is ruined.
Christmas is ruined.
That's a really good, just like image, just reaction image to Trump to put down. Christmas is ruined. I can't believe everyone's house caught fire. This is what happens when you
Yeah.
don't take care of those house fires. Christmas is
Yeah.
ruined. Alright. Well, we did it. We did holiday stream. Question mark. We are professionals. Christmas is ruined. That's really good. Thanks, Home Safety Hotline. Thanks, Night
Thanks,
Signal
Home Safety
Entertainment.
Hotline.
That's it. We did it.
Remember, kids. Always be wary of house fires.
Yeah. Watch out for those house fires. They will get you. Next week we'll be back to Alan Wake. Next week we'll get back to the fucking Lake House DLC.
Finally.
Finally.
Alan.
Listen, this isn't that far a departure. We're still probably working for the oldest house. Alan Wake's life
Finally.
is a hellfire. What have you figured out on her spell? Is it house fires? It is a house fire. Alan Wake himself, the man, he is the house fire. That's the takeaway from this particular stream. The Lake House Fire DLC. It is a house fire. It is always a house fire. It's never not a house fire. Everyone, watch out for those house fires. They are incredibly sneaky. Also, Mouse King. Watch out for him too.
Yeah. We gotta get rid of that guy.
But until then, have a good night and Happy New Year, I guess. I don't know when that is, but it's probably
Happy
before
New
the next
Year
time I
is
stream.
Tuesday.
Okay, yeah, so right. It'll be next year when I stream Alan Wake again.
Yeah.
The Mouse
Unless.
King will cause house fires. He does chew through cables. He will burn the house down. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you next week for a real. I'll see you next week
Alan!
for something that isn't a house fire.